high school basketball on Arena Sportsnet and the Triangle Sports Hub. Tonight's game is being brought to you by Cardinal Dental of Apex. Call them today at 919-589-5001. By Ennis Pizzeria of Fuquay Varina. Give them a call at 919-285-2497. By Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor. And by Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. It's now time for tonight's pregame show, brought to you by Arena Sportsnet, where every fan has a voice and every team has a fan. Let's now join the voices on the floor, Petey Doris and Brian Snow.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, inside the Mighty Warriors Den for the 2019-2020 Bull City Classic here. I'm Petey Doris with your call today. Brian Snow will be running a little late. We're 6 minutes into the game here as the Maroon Mighty Warriors lead 2-0 with a quick basket off of the jump ball by Bell. Barboa is at the free throw line shooting 2 for the Mighty Lions. Lions working right to left as the Raleigh Homeschool Hawks are working left to right. Barboa's second free throw is good. 3-0 is your score. 5:55 left here in the first quarter. Brandon with a steal and a layup, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Woodard. Woodard ahead across the timeline, working right side. Kicks it over to his brother on the right baseline. Swings around the perimeter looking for something to open up. Facing a man-to-man defense is what the Mighty Warriors Maroon team set up in. Top of the key is Mack. Mack swings the top over left side to Woodard. Woodard with 3 from the right elbow, no good. Long rebound coming down by Barboa. Barboa gets stripped by Jason Mack. There's a foul underneath on Javier Ortiz. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on network1sports.com, or you can tune in on Bull City Classic for a live streaming of today's action. Miller, top of the key between the rings, swings it left side. McGrath at the top of the key. McGrath rolls around, penetrates, puts up a layup, and is contested by Barboa, and he fouled. Barboa picks up his first foul, team's third. So McGrath will be headed to the free throw line to shoot 2. The Hawks are in red and black shorts, red and black jerseys. Hawks down the leg of the right side. For the Maroon team, they're in the maroon home jerseys. Mount Zion across the chest, white numbers. McGrath's first free throw is good. Puts the Hawks on the board for the first time today. 5:06 mark here in the first quarter. 3-1 is your score. McGrath's second free throw is good. 3-2 is your score. Bell comes across the timeline, calls out a play between the rings, facing a man-to-man defense set up by the Hawks. Bell looks left side to Ortiz. Ortiz dribbles around the top of the key over right side to Bell. Bell puts the ball on the floor with the scissor dribble. Swings it left side to Ortiz, and he knocked it out of bounds as Ortiz was supposed to be rolling. The intended pass was to Brandon. Raleigh Hawks coming across the timeline, swings it right side to Woodard. Woodard left side to McGrath, McGrath to Mack. 2-3 zone is what the Mighty Warriors set up in with a 1-point lead, 3-2. We're in the game 1 of 10 games today. McGrath with a big 3, and it's no good. Offensive rebound controlled by Woodard. Woodard with the putback. 4-3 is your score. The Raleigh Hawks lead the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion Maroon team. Left side is Brandon. Brandon swings it all the way across the court over to Bell. Bell's getting a high screen by Barboa. Rolls right, puts up a runner in the lane, bounces, and Barboa with his third rebound today goes back up and he jump ball. It's going to go with the Raleigh Hawks. Mighty Warriors set up in a full court man-to-man press. McGrath breaks the press. Brandon right there steals it back and out of bounds. And it will stay with the Raleigh Hawks. 4-3 is your score. 3:42 left here in the first quarter. Hawks go to inbound it. Left side picking it up is Nall. Nall swings the top of the key to Woodard. Woodard right side to McGrath. McGrath penetrates, dishes baseline, three on the way, and it's rims out. Brandon with the defensive rebound out of bounds. Going to stay with the Bell comes across the timeline between the rings, facing a man-to-man defense of the Raleigh Hawks. Swings it right side to Brandon. Brandon puts a scissor dribble at three-point line, swings the top of the key to Brody. Brody between his legs, trying to get a screen by Barbua, finds Barbua with the screen, rolls, kicks it over to Ortiz. Ortiz to Brandon, back to Ortiz. Ortiz with 18-footer, no good. We have a 3-second call on Barbua. 2:58 left here in the first quarter. 6-3 is your score. Thank everybody for tuning in on Network One Sports or Triangle Sports Hub, SHN Sports, and the BullCityClassic.com. Nall carries it as he's driving baseline, turns it over. 6-3 is your score. The Maroon team from Mount Zion Trail, Raleigh Hawks. Finneran checks in for the Hawks. Finneran, Miller, Mack, Woodard, and Nall is your lineup for the Raleigh Hawks. Bell, Brandon, Brody, Ortiz, and Barbua. Brandon with the baseline jumper, and it's no good. Oh, Brandon went up the block, the three by Mack. And Mack was shooting a three-pointer, and it was Brandon hit the floor hard. Jumped completely over Jason Mack. Inbounded the ball is McGrath. McGrath right in front of the Mighty Warriors bench. Kicks it over to Finneran. Finneran between the rings. Swings it left side. Kicks a high screen on Brody. Top of the key is Miller. Miller's guarded tightly by Brandon. Swings up McGrath. McGrath standing 23 feet from the basket. Looking for a three. Pulls it back. Swings it over to Mack. Mack drives to the free throw line. Hands it off to McGrath. McGrath with a runner off the back of the rim. No good. Barbua with the defensive rebound. Kicks it over to Ortiz. Ortiz in a full court press. Got numbers. Puts up a left-handed runner, and it's no good. Miller with the rebound. Kicks it over to Finneran. Finneran comes across the timeline. Pushes ahead to McGrath. McGrath with three, and it's no good. Mack with a rebound. With a putback. Barbua blocks him. Picking up the foul is Brandon. It's a clean block by Barbua, but Brandon with the foul. Mack's first free throw is good. The Raleigh Hawks lead the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion 7-3. 1:41 left here in the first quarter of Game 1 of the Bull City Classic today and tomorrow. Mack's free throw is no good. Bell coming across the timeline. Stutter steps at top of the key. Swings it to Brandon. Brandon down low, and it's good. Mighty Warriors stop the slump. 4-minute slump. Trail 7-5. Score on your... Ortiz with the steal. Full court. Left-handed layup, and it's good. Tie ball game. Just under 60 seconds left here in the first quarter. Left side is Nall. Nall goes up, and he's fouled. Nall will head to the free throw line to attempt the free throw. Nall's free throw is short. Rebounded coming down by Brandon. Brandon full court press. Kicks it left side to Bell. Bell gets it stolen by Miller. Miller full court pass to Ortiz is no good. Intercepted by Mack. Mack left to Bell. Bell with 3 from the right wing, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by McGrath. Mitch McGrath with his 4th defensive rebound tonight. Kicks it left side to Finneran. Finneran and McGrath. McGrath swings in the middle or left side. Top of the key is Mack. Trying to set up a play here in under a minute here in the first quarter with the 2-point lead. McGrath finger roll layup in the middle, and it's good. McGrath picks up his 4th point tonight. 11-7 is your score. Brody working the left side of the perimeter for the Warriors. Swings it right side to Bell. Back over to Brody. Brody penetrates, kicks it to Bell. Bell to Brandon. Working the perimeter, waiting for something to open up down low for the big man Barbua. Nothing. 12 seconds left. Bell's got the ball right wing, 3-quarter court, between his legs. Gets a screen by Barbua. Rolls, puts up a runner, and it rims out at the buzzer. The Mighty Warriors trail 11-7 at the end of 1. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll be back here inside the Mighty Warriors Den on the campus of Mount Zion Christian Academy in Durham, North Carolina.
Ennis Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back inside the Mighty Warriors Den here in Durham, North Carolina. I'm Petey Doris with your call today. The Mighty Warriors Maroon team trail 11-7 at the end of 1 to Raleigh Homeschool in this Bull City Classic. 10 games today, 10 games tomorrow. First tipping was 11 o'clock. Final tip will be 9 o'clock tonight. For everyone listening, you can log on to bullcityclassic.com, and there is a paywall. Just be aware to watch the game today. Mighty Warriors get inbounds pass over to Bell. Bell swings the left side to Brody. Right side is Reed. Reed's on the baseline, drives, puts up a runner, 7-footer, no good. Barbua with the rebound, goes up strong, draws the foul, and Barbua is headed to the free throw line. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I got my man on the West Coast, Candyman, the man, the myth, and the legend of the broadcasting for Page Sand Devils High School in Page, Arizona, listening in. Yes, Candyman, my color guy, will be here. He had an emergency, he had to step away, so he'll be here after halftime of the first game. Barbua's free throw is no good. Second free throw is good. Raleigh Homeschool working left to right in the second quarter here. Coming across the timeline is Woodward, puts it on the floor in front of the scores table, kicks it right side over to Mack. Mack top of the key to McGrath. 2-3 zone. McGrath attempted a 23-footer, rims in and falls in. McGrath with the first 3 for the Raleigh Homeschool. They lead 14-8. The score on your Grumpy Barbers scoreboard. Rizzo Bell's got the ball, puts up a 3, answers back, and it rims out. Barbua battling with Null underneath. Null comes down with the rebound. Left side is McGrath. McGrath comes across the timeline. Guarded tightly by Leather. McGrath attempts to Leather, give him enough room, puts up a 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Amari Johnson for the Mighty Warriors. Inbound of the ball, left her basket, pulls up a 3 from baseline, and it's good. Jason Mack with the second 3 for the Raleigh Homeschool. Raleigh Homeschool's biggest lead by 8, 16-8 right here in the second quarter, 6:37 left. Mighty Warriors working the perimeter. Left side is Amari Johnson. Amari kicks it to Leather. Leather, 17-footer off the left elbow. Air ball controlled by McGrath. Mitch McGrath with his 8th rebound here in the first half. Right side is McGrath. McGrath to Wooder. Wooder with a three, and it's no good. Bounces baseline. Picking up the loose ball rebound was Mack, and he steps on the baseline. Out of bounds. Turnover. 16-8 your score. 6:12 left here in his first half. It's the Bull City Classic Holiday Invitational. 10 games today, 10 games tomorrow. First tip tomorrow is 11 o'clock with the post-grad boys, and then follow with the girls. Left side is Birdie. Birdie swings it to Bell. Bell between the rings, swings it left side, working a perimeter for the Mighty Warriors, waiting for something to open up down low for the big man Barbua. Barbua is boxing one defense on Barbua with Null. Bell with a 17-footer off the right elbow, and it's no good. Loose ball rebound out of bounds off the Mighty Warriors. Going to be Raleigh Homeschool's ball. Javier Ortiz checks in for the big man Barbua. Small lineup for both teams. Raleigh Homeschool inbounded to Finneran. Finneran kicks it back to McGrath. McGrath ahead to Mack. Mack right side. Drives, penetrates, kicks it to McGrath. McGrath with a 15-footer, and it was off the front of the rim. Rebound controlled by Leather. Leather picks up his dribble, and we have a travel. (16-8), 5:22 left here in the second quarter. McGrath inbounded the ball right of us. Over to Finneran. Miles Brody kicks it out of bounds. So we'll be Raleigh Homeschool's basketball right in front of their bench, working left to right here in the second quarter. McGrath will inbound it. Left side to Woodard. James Woodard's got the ball left side. Finneran top of the key between the rings. Trying to call out a play. Kicks it over to Woodard to Mack. Back to McGrath. McGrath drives. Left-handed layup, and it's no good. Loose ball rebound coming down by Null. Null goes up, loses the ball. Mighty Warriors come up with the loose ball, and Mack gets a steal, and it's out of bounds going to Raleigh Homeschool. 16-8 your score, 4:53 left here in the second quarter. Mighty Warriors come across the timeline. Top of the key is Bell, and the Mighty Warriors take a timeout. We're going to take a timeout with them and step away. We'll be right back here inside the Mighty Warriors den. The score, Raleigh Homeschool 16. Your Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion Maroon Team 8.
At Cardinal Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health, so we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com.
Welcome back out of the timeout. 16-8. The Mighty Warriors are forced to take a timeout as they not scored here in the second quarter in the first 4.5 minutes. But after the first quarter, they ended on a 4-0 run. But since the 4-0 run, the Raleigh Homeschool has scored 6 straight points. 6-0 run currently for the Raleigh Homeschool, and Raleigh Homeschool led today by Jason Mack with 8 points of the team's 16. Inbounding the ball is Amari Johnson. Johnson kicks it over to Bell. Bell claps his hands trying to set up a play. He's got 2 guys on the high post, 2 guys on the low post. Ortiz pops out for a 3 from baseline, rims out, controlled rebound by Raleigh Homeschool. Finneran's got the ball on the left side, guarded tightly by Brody. Finneran dribbles left-hander, comes across the timeline, spins behind his back, drives, kicks it over to Mack. Mack top of the key to McGrath. McGrath guarded tightly by Ortiz, rolling McGrath Woodward, and they pull it out. Mack's got the ball, high dribble, belt high dribble on the right wing. 4-minute mark here in the second quarter. The biggest lead today for the Raleigh Homeschool is 8. It's where we set at now, 16-8. Ortiz with a steal by McGrath. Brody comes across the timeline, kicks it over right side to Leather. Leather to Ortiz. And Ortiz with the runner, no good. Leather with the follow-through with the putback. 16-10, the first points for the Maroon team here today in the second quarter. Noel's got the ball left side, going up strong, no good. Littlest man on the court, Bell coming down with the rebound. Bell sprinting across the timeline, puts up a runner, and it's no good. And McGrath coming down with the rebound. Right side is Finneran. Finneran kicks it over to Wooder. Wooder with three, no. Null with the rebound, and he traveled. And we have a timeout, Raleigh homeschool. We're going to step away and come right back here inside the Mighty Warriors Den. You're listening to your Mighty Warriors basketball in the Bull City Classic Holiday Invitational. 16-10, Raleigh homeschool lead, the Mighty Warriors Maroon team.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds.
Welcome back. 3:19 left here until halftime. Raleigh homeschool leads the Mighty Warriors Maroon team 16-10. Raleigh homeschool comes in from the timeout. Bell comes across timeline. Raleigh homeschool's coach is arguing the time for the timeout. Bell swings the top of the key to Brody. Brody drives, puts up a runner, one-hander runner for the left elbow, and it's good. Brody with his first basket here, down by 4, 16-12, set up in a full court press defense. Max breaks the top of the key is Miller. Miller over to Finneran. McGrath left side dumps it in to Null, and he is fouled from behind by Ortiz. As Barbua and Brandon is looking to check in at the scores table, they check in on a dead ball foul. Ortiz checks out. Inbounding the ball for Raleigh homeschool is Mitch McGrath. McGrath right of his basket, looking for a play. Under 5 seconds, gets it into Finneran. Finneran to Mack. Mack back to McGrath once he pops out for the baseline. McGrath, Mack, right side, puts it on the floor to McGrath. McGrath attempted to take that three, puts it on the floor, right-handed layup, and he airballs the layup. And Brody stepping on the inbound play. Brody stepping on the baseline, out of bounds. Raleigh homeschool will get the ball. Left of their basket will be Riley. Finneran's got the ball left, high post. Double team, trying to get rid of the ball. Mighty Warriors steal it. Right side is Leather. Leather's layup is no good. Finneran with the steal. Finneran puts it on the floor, guarded tightly by Brandon. Finneran crosses the timeline. Dribbles out of bounds as Finneran, and we have a foul on Brandon. We have a lot of controversy with the calls going on right now. Brandon picks up his third foul at the 2-minute mark here in the second period. Still arguing with the official right in front of us. So if you guys hear anything derogatory, let me know. I will have to try to put a stop to it. Finneran at the free throw line attempting a 1-and-1. Raleigh homeschool leads 16-12. First free throw is good by Finneran. Brandon checks out of the game. Finneran's getting on for the second free throw. Spins it right, puts up the shot. Nice backspin, rolls out. Leather right there with the rebound. Leather kicks it to Bell. 120 seconds left here in the first half. The Mighty Warriors Maroon team trails 17-12 against Raleigh homeschool. Bell kicks it right side over to Brody. Birdie bounces around the perimeter. Between his legs, kicks it over to Leather. Leather's pass to Bell as Finneran a lot of coaching. Coaches act like it's a hostile environment here. As a jump ball was a call. Mighty Warriors basketball. Mighty Warriors coming across the timeline is Bell. Bell calls out a play. 1:20 left here in the first half. Mighty Warriors trail 17-12. Bell standing on the left side. Bounce passes in low to Leather. Stolen by Mack. Mack's pass to Finneran. Finneran comes across the timeline. 4-on-3. They pull it all the way out. 69 seconds left here in the first half. 17-12 is your score. Puts the ball on the floor is McGrath. McGrath staying in the right corner. 56 seconds. Scissor dribble. No one moving on both sides of the ball as the crowd slowly coming in. Our next game tip time is at 12:20. 36 seconds left here in the first half. Raleigh Homeschool leads 17-12. Mitch McGrath, 26 seconds. Still dribbles at half court. 19. McGrath drives. Left side, puts up a runner, off the glass, no good. McGrath with his offensive rebound, fadeaway at the buzzer, and it's good. McGrath with a fadeaway at the buzzer puts the Raleigh Homeschool ahead, 19-12 at halftime. We're going to step away for stats, facts, and figures. Come right back with the Grumpy Barbers halftime report. You're listening to Mount Zion Maroon Basketball inside the Bull City Classic Holiday Invitational in Durham, North Carolina.
The Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only
Welcome back. Second half action, 7:39 left here in the third quarter. The Raleigh Homeschool lead 19-12. Mack inbounds the ball, coming across the timeline, swings it left side to Finneran. Finneran to Mack. 19-12, 7:30 left here in the third quarter. McGrath ball on the left side. McGrath to Finneran. Finneran left side. Puts it on the floor right in front of Brandon. Puts up a shot. Brandon with the tip and out of bounds. Raleigh Homeschool inbounded the ball left to the basket. Kicks it over to Finneran. Finneran back to Woodard. Woodard with three. No good. And we have a whistle. Foul is going to be on Jason Mack. Birdie inbounds at the Bell. Bell coming across the timeline. Dribble, scissor, dribble at the top of the key. Between the rings, drives, puts up a right-handed layup, and is good. Off the left side. 19-14, 6:30 left here in the third quarter. Right side is Mack. Mack swings it down low to Null. Null shot contested by Leather. And we have a foul on Leather, so Null will head to the free throw line. Null's free throw, high arch, rainbow arch off the front of the rim. No good. 19-14, 6:24 left here in the third quarter. Raleigh Homeschool leads the Mighty Warriors Maroon team, 19-14. Null's high arch free throw is good. 20-14, 6-point lead here in the second half. Raleigh. Bell between the rings, top of the key, bounce passes in, low to Leather. Leather's kicks it back out to Bell. 6:02 left here in the third quarter. Raleigh Homeschool leads 20-14. McGrath gets the ball across the timeline, kicks it over to Woodard. Woodard to Mack, down low to Null. Null, right baseline, jumper, spin around, and it's good. 22-16. Raleigh Homeschool leads the Mighty Warriors Maroon team. Coming across the timeline between the rings, left-handed dribble is Bell. Bell kicks it to Brody. Brody swings around to Barbuis, and we have a whistle down low. Off the ball was Brandon. He was pushed from back of Mack. Brandon B. inbounded the ball left to the basket. Left baseline. Lobs it into Barbuis. And it's stolen by Finneran. There's a foul whistle. The call is a jump ball. Brody kicks it in, kicks it left top of the key to Bell. Bell standing at the logo center court. 5:04 left. 1-2-2 zone is what the Raleigh Homeschool set up in. Bell penetrates, kicks it out, puts up a three. Contested at the rebound was McGrath. McGrath coming running down with the rebound, coming across the timeline left side. Kicks over to Finneran, back to McGrath. McGrath looked like he wanted to take that three, kicks it to Finneran. Finneran would take the three, and Woodard would take the rebound, which was a foul on Finneran. 4:37 left here in the third quarter, 22-16. Bell coming across the timeline, looking to the sideline for a call. Bell between the rings, scissor dribble. Kicks the left side to Brody. Brody down low to Barbua with a rebound. Shot goes up strong. Barbua getting pumped up on Knoll. Finneran checks out of the game. James Woodard comes back in the game. (22-19) as Barbua's free throw was good. And we have a foul on Barbua down low as he's battling with Knoll. Knoll heads to the free throw line for Raleigh Homeschool with a 3-point lead. Knoll's high arch free throw is good. 23-19 is your score. On the court for Raleigh Homeschool is Woodard, Riley, Mack, McGrath, and Knoll. Checking in the game for the first time is Glover. Checking out a game is Knoll. (24-19), 4 minutes in the third quarter left. Maroon Mighty Warriors trail 24-19. Bounce passes down low. Barbua goes up as he's blocked from behind. Barbua is trying to get a crowd pumped up in here as he goes to the free throw line. Barbua's mismatch on the court. Barbua's free throw is good. Barbua spins, puts a shot up, and it rims out. Coming out with the rebound was James Woodard. Woodard kicks it left side to Mack. Mack comes across the timeline to Riley. Riley swings at baseline. Over to Glover. Glover to McGrath. Mitch McGrath, top of the key. Between the rings, guarded tightly by Brody. Brody drops back, gives him about 5 foot. McGrath tips a straightaway three. Rebound coming down to the Mighty Warriors. Brody ahead, puts up a right-handed layup, and it's good. 24-22, the Mighty Warriors trail the Raleigh Homeschool. McGrath attempted a three off the left elbow, short. McGrath with the rebound, and it's good. Correction, Woodard with the rebound, offensive rebound with the putback. Puts Raleigh Homeschool up 26-22. 2:53 left here in the third quarter. Game 1 of 9 games on books for today. Next one tips off at 12:20 against Mount Zion National Boys against Point Elite High. Brandon attempts a 15-footer off the right elbow, rims out. Coming down with the rebound was Mack. Mack to Riley. Riley comes across timeline, looking right side over to McGrath. McGrath to Riley. Swinging around the perimeter, 125 seconds left here in the third quarter. 26-22 is your score. Top of the key right side is Glover. Glover to Mack, trying to work the perimeter, find something to open up. Nothing opening up for Raleigh Homeschool. Man-to-man defense is what the Mighty Warriors switch into at the 2-minute mark here in the third quarter. Mitch McGrath's got the ball between the rings. Swings it left side to Riley. Riley to Glover. Glover's guarded tightly by Leather. As we have Raleigh Homeschool coming out with the loose balls. McGrath. Mack penetrates, drives, loses the ball. Coming out with it is Bell. Bell going up, bounce pass it over to Leather. Leather goes up strong. Barbua with the putback, and it's good. Basket is good. And we have a timeout, Raleigh Homeschool, after the altercation with the Mighty Warriors and Barbua's free throw. The score, 26-24, the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion Trail. Raleigh Homeschool, you're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Ennis Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options and several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Varina at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at annaspizzeria.com.
Welcome back inside the final minute of the third quarter. The Mighty Warriors trail 26-24 with 2 free throws coming by Barbua. Set the lineups for you real quick. We have Riley, Mack, Null, McGrath, and Glover. Barbua's free throw is no good. Coming down with the rebounds, Brandon. Brandon tips it over to Mack. Mack was stolen by Brody. Leather with a reverse layup, and it's good. Score is tied, 26-26. 1:16 left here in the third quarter. Null comes across the timeline looking to hand it off to McGrath as Brandon's right on him as we have a stolen loose ball out of bounds off of the Mighty Warriors. Raleigh Homeschool Hawks get the ball in bounds. Riley. Riley top of the key over to McGrath. McGrath holds it at the timeline. Looking for something to open up. Nolan Leather is battling down low. As Miller swings it over to Mack. Mack puts it on Brandon. Over to McGrath. McGrath attempts a three for the right elbow and a long rebound out of bounds. And it's going to go with the Mighty Warriors. 39.9 left here. Mighty Warriors can take their first lead of tonight's game with this possession, 26-26. Bell stands at half court. Guarded tightly by Mack. 14 seconds left. Taking a final shot here in the third quarter. Tied up 26-26. Right side, Bell goes up and it's blocked. And it is blocked by McGrath. McGrath a three at the buzzer and it's off the front of the rim. We're all tied up here in the final minute of it. With the final quarter to go. Fidelity and Investments Money Quarter. After a word from our sponsors.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees and no minimums to open an account. Maybe you want to talk about mutual funds. Choose from over 10,000 funds, many with no transaction fee. How about brokerage? $0 commission for U.S. stock, ETF, and options trades. And how about some cash management? You get reimbursed for ATM fees with no minimum balance required. Sound like something you want to take a look at? Then give them a call today at 800-631-1903. That's 800-631-1903. Or visit Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs, North Carolina.
Welcome back. Coming into the fourth quarter, all tied up 26-26. Raleigh Homeschool will inbound the ball at the timeline. Kicks it over to Miller. Miller guarded tightly by Brody. Raleigh Homeschool's tied it up 26-26 here at the end of the third quarter. Null's got the ball, pull ball bill all the way out top of the key, left side over to Woodard. Woodard swings it into Riley. Riley left-handed layup, and it's good.
Little Princeton offense to get them going.
28-26. Raleigh Homeschool takes the lead back from the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion Maroon team. Riley with the steal. Kicks it back over to Brody. Brody to Bell.
They got him way out. Got him way out from the basket. If you're Mount Zion, you want to work the ball inside.
Right now with Barboa and Null down low. It's been a battle the whole game for both teams. Brandon bounce pass into Leather. Leather goes up strong.
Too strong.
Riley with the rebound kicks it ahead to McGrath. McGrath's passed it. Woodard, and Woodard goes up 30-26. 6:54 left here as Raleigh Homeschool gets the steal back by Mack. Mack to McGrath. McGrath calling for help as Woodard comes to McGrath. Top of the key between the rings. 6:40 left here, 30-26. Mount Zion Maroon team trails.
A bucket here may signal a timeout by the Warriors.
16 fouls for the Raleigh Homeschool. It's 2 for the Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion.
Well, with that fact, you would think the Warriors would pressure a little bit more. Try and get the ball out of their hands because they're doing nothing but sitting on the clock.
Exactly how they ended the first half was sitting on the clock. Burned up 27 seconds in the first half.
And they're burning up 30 right now.
6 minutes to go here. Left side is McGrath. McGrath penetrates, kicks it to Mack. Mack rolls right side. Right-handed layup. Barboa with the rebound. Kicks it over to Brandon. Brandon comes across timeline. Met double teamed at the timeline. Mack steals it back. Mack and Riley double team Brandon.
Bad outlet pass. Bad outlet pass by Barboa. His teammate was not looking.
Riley's got the ball guarded tightly by Brandon. Kicks it over left side to Mack. Mack top of the key to McGrath. McGrath over to Woodard. Woodard swinging on the right side. It's guarded tightly by Leather. Swings it at Null. Null pulls Barboa all the way out top of the key. 30-26. Left side is Woodard. Goes out with a right-handed layup. 32-26. Forces a timeout by the Mighty Warriors.
There's the timeout by the Warriors. 6 straight points to open the fourth quarter for Raleigh Homeschool. And on top of that, all 6 points, A, have come inside, and B, have cost the Warriors 2.5 minutes.
Yes, it has. 32-26, trail by 6. Biggest lead by Raleigh Homeschool today has been 8. 16-8 in the first quarter. We're going to step away with a timeout. We'll be right back here inside the Mighty Warriors Den, inside the Bull City Classic, Day 1.
Ennis Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages.
Coming out, timeout, Mount Zion inbounding the ball left of the goal. Kicks it over top of the key to Brandon. Brandon left side to Ortiz. Ortiz guarded tightly by Riley.
They need a bucket here. They need a bucket.
5:06 left here in the fourth quarter. 32-26, Raleigh Homeschool leads. They've led all but 3 minutes of this game. Right side is Ortiz. Ortiz stutter step dribbles, kicks it over left side over to Bell.
There's a problem right there. They had 2 men in the area, and no one is moving.
Bell to Brandon. Brandon drives, puts up a kiss off the glass, and it's good.
That's a big bucket. That is a big bucket.
32-28, 4:35 left here in the fourth quarter.
Now they got to turn the screws defensively.
Riley comes across timeline, kicks it over to Null. Null top of the key to Mack. Mack left side to James Woodard. Woodard to McGrath. McGrath to Riley. It's working the perimeter is exactly what Raleigh Homeschool do. Raleigh Homeschool's got the Virginia offense. You keep a team under 30, we win.
Yep.
They're slowing the ball down, playing their basketball is exactly what Raleigh Homeschool is doing.
They have slowed this pace to a crawl.
32-28. There's
and there's no movement There's no movement defensively or offensively for Mount Zion, and it's costing them the most precious commodity they have, time.
You just heard the coach say they're holding the ball. They're letting them hold the ball. Now they got to get a bucket here.
Exactly. This is what Mount Zion's going to do right here. They're going to hold the ball out here. Trailing by 4 is Bell, top of the key, right side.
No one's moving.
Bell drives, kicks it over to Ortiz. Ortiz left side to Bell. Bell to Brandon. Brandon staying left wing. Finds Leather.
They're afraid to. Why are they afraid to punch the ball inside?
As we have a mismatch under low with Barbua and Null. Barbua's a whole lot taller than Null, but Null's got the body on Barbua. Swings it cross-court pass over to Bell. Bell's baseline right side. He's getting a 5-second count. Scissor dribble between the legs. Drives. Loses the ball. McGrath coming up with a loose ball.
And that's what happens when you don't get the ball inside.
And we have a Raleigh homeschool timeout. The Hawks take a timeout with a 4-point lead, 32-28. We're going to stay right here with 3:03 left. Next up at 12:20 tip, we have the national team from Mount Zion versus Point Elite High. Whole lot faster paced game, I'm sure, for the second game since National Christian withdrew from the tournament. Forced the Mighty Warriors Maroon team to suit up prior to this game.
Well, I'm sorry I'm late, buddy.
That's all right.
I made it.
I'm glad you're here. And,
yeah.
That's all that counts.
Yeah. I want to say, let me say hi to my beautiful wife, Jody. She was very, very ill this morning, so y'all didn't hear my voice until now. I had to make sure she got home safe and she got situated. She is situated. She is tuning in, and I just want to say thanks for allowing me to cover this with you. Thank you to Mount Zion for allowing me to be here. And let's finish this first one and get the next one going.
Yes, next tip time is 12:20, like I said, with the Mighty Warriors national team against Point Elite High.
Yeah, she's tuning in. Our dog Lucy is tuning in as well. She's got the hot pad going. She's trying to make herself better. Love you, Jody.
Raleigh homeschool coming across the timeline as Riley kicks it left side to Mack.
Now we see a man-to-man defense. Now they go back to his zone. Why are they going back to the zone? They're just going to have the Hawks stay outside.
Top of the key is Mack. Riley's got the ball. Find out something open up. McGrath with a left-handed left, and he draws a foul.
And that may do it. They've run the same play every time here in the fourth quarter, and they have not missed from the field. They have not missed from the field. McGrath will get ready. Free throw on the way is good. So this is Brian Snow here with Pete Doors, and now the Maroon team hustle it up as Brandon has it front court to the left. Brandon has it out front to Ortiz. Ortiz stutter step dribble, works at top of the circle, finds Brandon, left baseline jump, good. Good free throw good jump shot by Brandon, but it's still a 5-point lead, 35-30, and 2:20 left in the money period. Here comes Miller on the drive, feeds it to Hall. Hall had his pocket picked off his foot out of bounds, and it belongs to the Mighty Warriors of Mount Zion. And if you're Mount Zion, you want to get the ball up in a hurry. Time's a wasting. 2:12 remaining in the money period. Bringing it up is Leather. Leather has it in the front court to Brandon outside left, out front Ortiz. Ortiz stutters to dribble, feeds it right side to Bell. Bell, a left-hand dribble, comes back out of the dribble. They're not attacking the basket. They've got to get it down low. They do to Barbua. He traveled. Oh, he got bumped. Foul called. Basket good. Basket good for Barbua. And now a chance to make it a 2-point game with 1:56 left. And Barbua has been open the entire fourth quarter, and they have not gotten it to him until now. Barbua's free throw. Nope. Rebound comes down to Hall, and that's a big miss. And we got a jump ball, and it belongs to the Mighty Warriors. So now the Warriors, down by as many as 8 in this ball game, have a chance to cut it to 1 or tie with a long one. Zayon Leather will look to come in, baseline left. A bounce pass in play to Bell, and it's stolen. Barbua gets it back. Kick out Ortiz. Ortiz in from the right. Lean in, flip. No. Hall the rebound. Hawks have the ball. Miller has it into the backcourt, guarded by Ortiz, and Miller brings it up. Miller turns on the dribble. Ortiz hounds him. Miller gets it across front court to the left. Miller had his pocket pick, able to get it back. Hawks keep it in play as Woodard has it this time outside left, and a timeout called. Timeout called by the Raleigh Homeschool Hawks with 93 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mount Zion trails 35-32. I turn to my partner Pete Doris, and Pete, 2 shots at the basket to get it to 1 or tie with a long one, and both times they turned it over. And one of those came off of an offensive rebound.
Yes, Leather with the one thing that Mighty Warriors have done this game, they try to be fancy too much.
Yes.
And that, I mean, fundamentals of basketball, when you're down and it's under 120 seconds, you go in and you play fundamentals of basketball. You know, you're not going to NBA tomorrow.
Right.
So definitely.
We've talked about this before here in this building. Fundamentals, A, are very important, and B, you don't want to sit in a zone with a team that loves to slow the ball down. You've got to get some pressure on the ball. Foul line extended left, they look to come in. Lobs it in play to Miller in the backcourt. Miller comes across against Brandon, plays it over to the right side for Mack. Mack holds and looks, pressured by Leather, and Leather picks his pocket. Leather on the drive, in on Mack, drives in, shoots it up. Yes, and a foul called. A chance to tie for the Warriors with 1:22 remaining. Leather looked like he took a couple of steps, but he didn't, and was able to get the ball in the hole, and now a chance to tie with 1:22 remaining. Don't worry, first we got a lot more basketball for you. Leather's free throw, in and out. Ortiz going for the rebound. It's out of bounds. It belongs to the Hawks with 1:22 left. And now, for the first time this afternoon, we're seeing full court pressure. Brandon will supply the pressure as Miller looks to come in. He ran the baseline. He traveled. He could not run the baseline on a jump ball. The only time you can run the baseline is on a made basket. There was not a made basket in that situation. The free throw was missed, and now Leather will look to bring it in with a chance to get the lead. A bounce pass in play to Brandon. Brandon dumps it to Barbua. A lean-in flip. Good, and the Warriors have the lead. 1:14 remaining, 36-35. Finnegan had the ball, had his pocket picked, and a foul on Ortiz with 1:11 remaining. Ortiz is wondering, how did I get charged for that foul? And Ortiz, I believe, is fouled out. Miles Brody comes in. Ortiz takes a seat. It's a 1-and-1 situation. No, that's not right. That is not right. It should not be a 1-and-1. Should be a regular inbounds situation. And full court pressure shown. We'll try to get a quick post-game interview at the conclusion of this money period. Full court pressure. They look to come in. They have it in play to Finnerman. Finnerman over the top pass to Miller. Now they lob it in play to Mack, front court to the right. 1:04 left. Mack holds outside right. Mack drives in on Brandon. Goes all the way to the baseline. Offensive foul! And the Warriors have the ball up by 1 and 59.4 seconds remaining. The Warriors have come back from 8 points down. They have trailed most of the morning, but they have the lead by 1 in a low-scoring game. Holy cow, we hope you're enjoying this one. We got a lot more. They come in play to Bell. Bell is fouled with 57.6 left, and now a chance for Bell to put the Warriors up by 3, but you got to get the first one before you can get the penalty shot. 57.6 seconds left. 36-35, the Mighty Warriors lead by 1. And that is the 10th team foul. So it's a 2-shot foul for Lazarus Bell. Bell has helped lead this comeback by the Warriors. Our second game is Mount Zion, the national team, against Point Elite High. It's a 2-shot foul, 57.6 seconds remaining in the Bojangles' final minutes. Bell gets ready, offers the free throw, in and out. So now the best he can do is put the Mighty Warriors up by 2. Each team 2 timeouts left. My buddy Pete's getting the tweets out and getting everything ready for the next game. You want to follow us on Arena Sports Net and Triangle Sports Hub. 2 free throws missed. Brandon tried to circle down for the rebound. He didn't do it. Now McGrath hustles it up. McGrath front court to the left. Feeds it left corner. A 3-ball by Miller. Got it! And the Hawks go up by 2. 47 seconds left. You don't have to hurry. If you're the Warriors, you're only down 2. Or you can wear the clock down and go for 1. Leather has it out front. Leather holds and looks, leaves it for Bell. They're going to try to go for 1. 2-point lead, 38-36, a half a minute to go, regulation time. Bell dribbling outside right. Now Miller comes to get him. Here comes Bell, now to Brandon. Brandon circles the wagons, holds and looks, plays it left side to Leather. Leather holds and looks, 16, 15, Brandon over the top pass into Barboa. Is loose, still loose. Leather gets it. They got to hurry. 8 seconds, now 7. A deep 3 is an air ball. And the rebound comes to Miller, and Miller tips it out of bounds. A minute and a half, a little less than a minute gone off the clock. And because of a bad shot by Xavion Leather, they surrendered the ball, does Mount Zion, with 2.9 seconds left. So Miller's 3 gives the Hawks what's going to be an opening day win here in the Bull City Classic.
That 3 by Leather was it was way out of its range. It was 30 feet from the basket.
It's a shot they did not need to take. They had timeouts to use.
Not with not 11 seconds to go, he shot it.
No. In that situation, you pull the ball out, you call your timeout, and you set up for 1. Oh, my goodness. These kids have fought hard. They led 36-35 here in the fourth quarter, but Miller drilled a 3 out of the corner, and that is probably going to do it. 2.9 seconds left unless the Warriors force a turnover, which is entirely possible, as the Hawks look to come in against a 5-second count and a foul given with 1.4 left. And that will send James Woodard to the free throw line. 1.4 seconds. Oh, it doesn't send him to the free throw line. They got one more foul to give. They lob it in play. Brandon bats it, and that's it.
Final score of game 1, 38-36. The Mighty Warriors drop the first game to Raleigh Homeschool. We're going to come right back here with game 2, Mount Zion National Team versus Point Elite High.
Busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also offer a variety of wine and beer options, including several seasonal beverages. Give them a call today in Apex at 919-267-6237 or in Fuquay Arena at 919-285-2497 or visit them online at ennispizzeria.com.
Welcome back for Game 2 of the Bull City Classic as we have the national team from Mountain Zion Mighty Warriors versus the Point Elite team out of Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm Petey Doris with your call with Brian Snow. Brian, looking at warm-ups here as we're getting our stuff ready for Game 2 of 9 for today. It's looking a lot different in this game as we saw in Game 1.
It's looking a lot different. These teams want to push the ball as much as they possibly can. And we're going to get ready to go here in just a moment. The first one, a very slowed down game, a 38-36 final. The Warriors Maroon team went down to Raleigh Homeschool as the coaches now have their meeting. The 2019 Bull City Classic presented in part by Bojangles. And you can follow along with us by going to the Triangle Sports Hub and Arena Sports Net. We'll have coverage for you all weekend long and all season long as we're going to be bleeding into baseball as well. But getting back to business here in the Warriors Den, the Family Life Center here at the Bull City Classic. We're excited to have this for you. And as you mentioned, my friend, this looks to be a faster game than the one we just got done with.
Yeah, a whole lot different caliber of players for both teams as the Maroon team versus Raleigh Homeschool. We're definitely going to see a whole lot faster pace here, a whole lot more battling. One difference in this game is Dominique Finney will be out for Mount Zion. We'll see if that will take effect. A big hit for the...
It is a big hit. He was their leading scorer at about 19.5 points per game, and he's also one of their leading rebounders, pulling down plus 10 rebounds per game. And we're just about ready to get this game started. Well, Pete, we teased all week long that we'd have the Bull City Classic. Here we are. We're heading into Game 2 of our coverage. Both teams are on the floor. Light blue jerseys, top and bottom for our visitors. The Mighty Warriors of Mount Zion will be in the maroon. And with the first quarter, here's Pete.
Mighty Warriors be working right to left to begin the game. Jump ball controlled by Raleigh Elite, and he traveled. So
that's a big turnover to start the game.
Traveled by Ray.
Hang around, folks. We're going to be here the bulk of the day with this one.
Mighty Warriors are having number changes, so we'll be...
Yep. That was Dawkins who missed that. Ray back the other way, batted out of bounds. It stays with the Lions. So Dawkins, instead of 20, will wear 32. The Leeches will go 2 and 4. As Pete heads over to get the number changes, we'll have those for you in a moment. Gilly has it in the front court for the Lions. Stutter step dribble, now has it back. Deep three, right wing, got it. And 3-0 in favor of the Lions as we just get started. Leach has it in the front court. He wears number 2 instead of his normal. Caesar has it outside right. Swing it left corner to Dawkins. This is Dawkins down low. They come back outside, and Gilly has a steal. And now Gilly brings it up. Gilly leans over the dribble in the front court, and we have an offensive foul. Offensive foul charged to Ray, his first, and the first team foul. And now Leach brings it up. Had a chance to talk to the coach before we get started, and he pointed out the injury to Dominique Finney, their leading scorer and rebounder. Caesar off to the right, plays it to Leach in the right corner. Leach on the drive, right baseline, all the way to the hoop, lays it in. That is Keyshawn Leach with the bucket. And it's a 3-2 game and 6:38 remaining in the opening quarter. Gilly on the dribble outside right, steps in, dumps a pass underneath. That ball's up, no good, and Leach the rebound. Outlet pass coming for Dawkins. Can he race it down? He does. Driving all the way. Missed the layup. Rebound underneath. Score it and a foul. Isaac Weaver with the bucket. So it's Weaver that wears 32. He got the bucket. He'll get the free throw. 4-3, Mighty Warriors with the lead, and I think we got all of our
numbers situated here.
Yeah. It's not the first time we've had that happen. Free throw good. And the Mighty Warriors have the lead, 5-3, and that ball's tipped out of bounds. I hand the call back to Pete.
Mighty Warriors, the point elite will be inbounding the ball right in front of their bench, working left to right. Inbounding the ball, bounce passes it in, backcourt, guarded tightly by Cesar. Coming across the timeline is Gilly. Gilly working the right side, drives, puts up a shot, 14-footer, no good, and he draws a foul.
That foul is charged to Weaver, his first, and the first team foul. We're going to keep up with everything as best we can, folks. Gilly heads to the free throw line, 3 points in the game, and that came on the opening shot, a three-point shot. Gilly gets ready, shoots the free throw. Nope. Hit every part of the rim and foul out. Gilly Lawson on the floor for Point Elite. Free throw number 2, good, so Gilly makes 1 of 2. And it's 5-4 in favor of the Mighty Warriors. Leach dancing on the dribble, lobs it to Leach on the left side. Out front is Rashawn Leach. The Leaches play catch. Rashawn Leach has it in the left corner. Back out to Keyshawn Leach. Leach backs out towards the timeline, defended by Gilly. Now Rashawn Leach drops a bounce pass underneath to Dawkins. Comes back outside with a fake, driving in, lean in, flip, bank, no. Dawkins the rebound, circles the wagons, goes back underneath to Weaver, and Weaver is fouled going up. As my partner gives me a look, all I say is do not ask how I kept up with that sequence with the numbers situation that we have. That'll send Isaac Weaver to the free throw line. He hit his first free throw. 1 point lead, 5-4, and 5:30 remaining in quarter number 1. Weaver's free throw, got it. He's one of their best free throw shooters on the team. Second free throw up, second free throw down, rolls around and fell in. So we're getting all our numbers straight here as they have it in the front court. Johnson has it this time, trapped at the timeline. Timeout called by the Lions with 5:21 remaining in the first quarter. And this is a full timeout. We'll step aside with them. 5:21 left in the first quarter. 7-4. Mighty Warriors lead inside of the 2019 Bull City Classic on Triangle Sports Hub and Arena Sportsnet.
Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at
Lions have the ball at the timeline, and they bring it in play to Lawson. Lawson dancing on the dribble out front, works his way to the right, guarded by Leach. Brian Snow, P.D. Doris here with you from the Family Life Center. 3 ball out of the right corner, no good. Leach claims the rebound. Johnson took that 3 and missed it. And now Leach hustles it up in the front court, dancing on the dribble outside right. Fires a pass underneath to Caesar. He goes up and scores. Caesar with his first bucket. And the Warriors lead by 5, 9-4. They come up with a steal. Leach dumps to Caesar underneath. His shot's blocked. Caesar gets the ball back, and now we'll bring it back out. Leach has it, dancing on the dribble in the left corner. And now comes back outside to Caesar. Stutter step move, left-hand dribble, gets all the way in. Has the shot blocked. Ball goes to Weaver. Missed the layup wide. And the rebound comes down to the Lions. And here they come on the move in the front court. Driving in is Ray, and Ray lays it in. It's 9-6 our score, and 4:25 left in the first quarter. Dancing outside right is Caesar. Back out front to Leach, and now they'll slow it down. Leach has it in the front court. Holds the ball over his head, plays it to Keyshawn Leach, I beg your pardon. Rashawn Leach at the controls, now to the right side for Caesar. At the free throw line, Dawkins, and Dawkins is fouled. And that foul is charged to Ray, his second, 2 team fouls on the Point Elite Academy Lions. Marshall departs in favor of Clark. Baseline right. It'll be Caesar that will pull the trigger. Underneath to Weaver. Goes up. Scores. So Weaver, 7 points in the game. And the ball's free again. And it's out of bounds. Do we have another timeout? It's a 30. We do indeed have. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Mount Zion with the lead, 11-6. Brian Snow here, Pete Doris there, and so far so good for the Lions. They're applying a lot of pressure, and they're able to get 3 consecutive steals and turn them all into points.
Yes, with a 5-point lead here in the first quarter, 3:55 left, leading 11-5, 11-6 is a big ordeal here in the Bull City Classic for the Mighty Warriors.
11-6 our score, 3:55 remaining in quarter number 1. And ready to get back to work as Gonzalez makes his first appearance. Gonzalez, Lawson, Gilly, Clark, and Johnson, the 5 on the floor for the Lions. And now a steal. Leach a steal. Drops a bounce pass to Caesar. Follow dunk by Weaver. Wiping out offensive goaltending. Basket interference called against Dawkins, who rammed it home. And now full court pressure shown. As an outlet pass comes ahead to Johnson, drops a bounce pass underneath. It's out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lions with 3:39 remaining.
5 team fouls for the Elite Lions to the Mighty Warriors, 2. Second free throw is offered, no good. Leach with the rebound, pushes ahead, left side to Keyshawn. Keyshawn drives, kicks it to Weaver, out of bounds.
Got to hold on to that. Got to hold on to that. If you're Weaver, you had an easy bucket underneath.
Lions come in, bounds coming across the timeline is
nice.
Johnson, stolen by Leach. Leach goes up with a 2-handed dunk, and it's good. 17-9, the Mighty Warriors lead the Lions.
They can blow this game open right now with that pressure.
Out of bounds. Off of the Mighty Warriors. The Lions will inbound the ball. Extended free throw line, right side. Kicks it back court. Over to Lawson. Lawson dribbling, comes across the timeline, breaks the full court press. 15-footer off the right elbow. Johnson, and no good. Weaver with the rebound. Weaver kicks it ahead to Dawkins. Dawkins pulls it all the way back outside. Leach brothers make contact with each other, passing it off. 17-9, 1:25 left here in the first quarter. Leach over to Weaver, back to Leach. Man-to-man defense of the Lions set up in. Leach goes to drive, gets fouled. Picking up the foul.
16 fouls.
Is Gonzalez.
You know what's fun about this?
What was that?
What's fun about this is that the Warriors are establishing the pace, and they're doing it now.
Exactly when you want to establish it early.
Absolutely.
Weaver comes out. Checking in the game is Pimptel. Bounce passes in, stolen. Coming across the timeline is Gilly. Gilly bounce passes it left side to Ray. Back to Gilly. Gilly is double teamed, calls a timeout.
They've used their 3rd timeout already.
63 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here with the first 7 minutes of action here, the Mighty Warriors has made a big statement coming into this game against Post Elite.
Indeed they have. They have turned on the pressure. The 17 points here in the first quarter is, I believe, the most they've scored in a quarter this season. And they're looking for more. They got 1:03 left to get more points. But if you are the Mighty Warriors, you do not take your foot off of the throttle for this entire game. You got the Lions shaken. You want to take full advantage of it.
He's got 16 fouls, so, I mean, it's, you're going to go to a free throw line the whole second quarter with an 8-point lead. Johnson comes in to Lawson. Lawson, top of the key, left side. Lawson rolls left side, kicks it over to Gilly, and Gilly traveled. The Mighty Warriors get the ball with 52 seconds left in the first quarter with an 8-point lead, 17-9. Rashawn comes across three-quarters court with a slow trot, dribbles between his legs, gets right in front of the cheerleaders as they stand to their feet to pump up the first quarter here.
They're going to play for one.
Rashawn comes, picks up his man Johnson. Lawson gets right on, drives, puts up a shot. No good by Brandon, and Pimptel with a putback. With a steal was Brandon.
Travel.
And he traveled.
That's one of those times you want to get, you want to hold it for one.
Especially if you get a ball with 52 seconds left.
Exactly. You want to hold it for one. That's probably the only time you want to slow it down.
Johnson comes in, play, right in the basket, kicks it over to Lawson. 18 seconds left, guarded by Pimptel. Pimptel tries to trap off at three-quarter court,
Travel.
And he travels.
Now you do get a chance to hold for the final shot. Bull City Classic presented in part by Homewood Suites by Hilton here in Durham, by the Raleigh-Durham Airport.
Coming across the timeline is Rashawn. 8 seconds between the dribbles. Drives right side of the basket and hangs on the rim. Bounces off. Rashawn will be headed to the free throw line to shoot two. 4 seconds left here in the first quarter. 17-9. Mighty Warriors lead. First free throw is off the front of the rim. One thing the Mighty Warriors need to do, definitely need to start concentrating on their free throws.
Absolutely.
Rashawn's free throw, second one bounces in. 18-9, 9-point lead, 4 seconds left. The Lions come in, play, puts up a shot, still seconds on the clock. And that is going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Your Mighty Warriors lead 18-9 against the Point Elite Lions. We're going to step away for a quick break. We'll be right back here with second quarter action.
At the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor, we offer 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. We give you the best recommendation for care based on your needs and goals. Ultimately, it's your body, your health, your life, your choice. Our goal at Creech Chiropractic is to educate and adjust as many families as possible toward optimal health and wellness through natural chiropractic care. The superior physician treats the patient before the illness is manifested. It is only the inferior physician who treats the illness he was unable to prevent. Give us a call today at 919-367-2828. That's 919-367-2828. And get to your 3 types of care: relief, corrective, and wellness. Creech Chiropractic, the Triangle's only sports and pediatric certified chiropractor.
Welcome back, second quarter action. With your call will be Brian Snow with the Mighty Warriors lead, 18-9.
All right, thank you very much. It's Gonzalez, Ray, Johnson, Lawson, and Gilly, the 5 on the floor as the Warriors have it. from our view, working right to left. Leach plays into the corner to Caesar. Got bumped, no call. Lean in, flip, nope. Follow Caesar, no. Ray the rebound. And here come the Lions on the push. Here comes Ray on the fly. And Leach picked his pocket but was out of bounds. So the Lions will bring it in. 7:40 remains in the second quarter. In play to Gilly. A three ball from the right. No good. Rebound tipped by Leach out of bounds. And it stays with the Lions.
Lions definitely need to start utilizing the inside game and try to get something on the board if they want to get back into this game.
In play to Gilly. It comes out front to Lawson. Lawson scissor dribble out front, guarded by Leach. Lawson on the move to the right, hands it off to Gonzalez on the weave. Gonzalez missteal by Caesar. Gilly has it this time, driving in from the left all the way to the hoop. Got chopped, foul called.
Great penetration right there by Gilly.
Leach picks up the foul. His first and the team's third. The Lions are in the bonus from here on out. Gilly 1 for 2 at the free throw line. 4 points in the game to lead them in scoring. As he's short with that free throw. (18-9), 7:18 remains in the second quarter. Gilly offers the second one good. He splits a pair. 18-10, 8-point Mount Zion lead. 7:15 remains in the first half. And bringing it up in the front court is Leach. Leach started set dribble, accelerates right in the lane, all the way to the hoop, missed the shot, drew the foul. And Rashawn Leach will shoot two. That foul is charged to Gilly.
That's the 18th foul, third.
And Gilly's third. Leach to the free throw line, 1 for 2 in the game. 2 for 3 as he hits that one. 19-10, 7:09 remains in the first half. And the Warriors have led from the word go. Leach tries again, got it. They have a double-digit lead at 20-10. 7:09 left in the half, and Gilly brings it up. Remember, Gilly, unofficially, we have him with 3 fouls. We'll get a correction at halftime. And now Caesar nearly picked his pocket. Gilly bounce pass right side Gonzalez. 3 ball on the way as an air ball, and the rebound to Leach. Keshawn Leach brings it up. Leach in the front court, feeds it to Caesar. Over the top pass to Leach on the left wing. Out front is Rashawn Leach. Leach backs up on the dribble out near the timeline. 6:38 left in the first half. Keshawn Leach outside left. Back to the right side for Rashawn Leach. Rashawn backs up, one bounce dribble, plays it to Dawkins, back to Leach on the right side. Over the top pass left corner, Keshawn Leach. Now to Dawkins. Dawkins left side, and timeout called by the Warriors.
Mighty Warriors take a timeout with the 10-point lead, 6:21 left here, and it's a 30-second timeout. We're going to stay right here, just under a 30-second timeout. You know, opening up the second quarter, no team has come out with an aggressive offense.
No.
It's, understand why the Mighty Warriors, they got a 10-point lead. Why would you try to rush something? But the Point Elite is coming out and jacking up threes with no one underneath the rebound.
And no sense of urgency. That's something we talk about a lot when we do basketball broadcasts. There's no sense of urgency by the Lions. You know, from where I'm sitting, they're starting to figure we're still down 10. There's plenty of basketball left, but when the Warriors get going, and we've seen it with this team, if they get going, they can hit you with an 8-10 point spurt in a hurry.
Yeah, especially if they get in that fast transition basketball.
In play it comes to Leach on the left wing, guarded by Gonzalez. Leach comes out on the dribble, picks it up, bounce pass right side to Caesar. Caesar with a fake, now finds Keshawn Leach. Whips it underneath to Weaver. A fadeaway shot in the lane by Dawkins is good. So Dawkins gets his first bucket, and it's a 12-point lead, 22-10, and 6 minutes for the half. Here comes Gilly on the acceleration to the hoop, missed the layup, and the rebound comes down to Weaver. Bounce pass ahead to Leach, shovels it to Dawkins. Dawkins flies in for the two-handed dunk. 24-10.
Just like that, we're up by 14.
5:45 left in the half. Johnson lean in, flip in the lane, traveled. And just mentioned it during the timeout. No sense of urgency by the Lions. And if they don't put it together, they're going to get blown out of the building. It's a 14-point lead and 5:38 remains. They have it to Weaver. Weaver fakes, shovels it underneath, and a travel. Dawkins, it was from big to big, from Dawkins to Weaver. 5.5 minutes remaining, first half of play. 24-10 in favor of the Mighty Warriors. Driving baseline is Gonzalez. His floater is good. So Gonzalez with 3 points in the game. 24-12. That stops the run. It's 6 in a row. Caesar outside right. And now it's the Warriors that want to slow it down. They give it to Weaver on the baseline. Weaver spins baseline. Shovel pass underneath. Two-hand dunk for Isaac Weaver. That came from Dawkins. 2 straight trips, 2 straight dunks, or 2 out of 3 trips and 2 out of 3 dunks. 26-12, under 5 left in the first half. Here comes Lawson, run down the lane. His pocket's picked. Ray gets it back. 15-footer, a brick. And the rebound falls out of bounds. Stays with the Lions with 4:46 remaining. First half of play. Our halftime report will come your way. All the stats, facts, and figures of the first half. Johnson looks to bring it in. Baseline left. In play it comes to Lawson. Lawson works off the screen, attacks left baseline. Now is trapped and comes back outside. Gilly has it. Gilly, a right-handed dribble out near the timeline. Now finds Lawson. Lawson skips. 15-footer. Bank, no. Rebound, Leach. And now Leach hustles it up. Outlet pass underneath to Caesar. Caesar fumbled it, got it back. Gilly was coming for the steal. They get it back to Caesar. Caesar with a scissor dribble out front. Leach has it this time. Now back to Caesar. Creeps down the left baseline. Bounce pass to Weaver. Lean in, flip. Nope, they dump it underneath. Two-hand dunk for Weaver. Dawkins to Weaver again, and they just threw it out of bounds. 4:05 left in the first half, and the Warriors have blown this thing open. They lead 28-12. 4:05 left in the first half of play, and this is entirely too easy.
Up by 16. 6-0 run right here for the Mighty Warriors.
They have it in play to Leach. Leach on the left wing. Out front, he has it back. Caesar has it this time, off to the right. He fakes, and now comes back out near the timeline. They go underneath to Dawkins. He missed the layup, and the rebound comes down to the Lions as Johnson hustles it up, and then Leach picks his pocket. Ahead to Weaver. Weaver on the drive, all the way, dumps the pass underneath, double dribble. Had the ball get away from him.
Yeah, he wanted to try to, I believe he wanted to find Dawkins in the lane.
Yeah.
Couldn't come up with it. 3:35 left here as the Lions working left to right. 28-12, they trail.
3:25 left in the first half. Here comes Gilly, feeds it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fakes down the right baseline, lean in, flip. Nope, the rebound comes down to Dawkins. Had it stolen by Ray. Drops it to Gilly, he lays it in, and that ends the run.
28-14, 3:13 left.
3:12 first half. Timeout call by the Mighty Warriors, and I have a feeling this is going to be a full. It's a 30. We'll keep it here. Pete, what do we have at halftime for them?
We have all the stats, facts, and figures, and also we have the remaining schedule for the Bull City Classic today, and we have previous scores and stats from the game earlier.
Well, again, let me thank you and Triangle Sports Hub for not only accepting myself and Arena Sportsnet into this, and thanks to the folks at Mount Zion for allowing us to cover this. So
yeah, this is a big event here in Durham.
It is.
Holiday event. 20 teams, 20 games. 40 teams, 20 games.
And what's fun, this is the first holiday tournament I've done in 3 years.
First holiday tournament I've done in 360 days.
Well, you're ahead of the game. You're more ahead of the game than I. Last time I did a holiday tournament, I was in Chicago. We have it in play as Mount Zion has the ball working right to left as we see it, and as you folks are listening along at home with us on Arena Sportsnet, the Triangle Sports Hub. Leach lost his dribble, plays it to Caesar off to the right. 3 minutes for the half. Leach has it out front. Back to Caesar. Now they slow it down. Cross-court pass left side to Jims, and we get a travel. So Mount Zion has turned the ball over on 3 consecutive trips after the dunk that gave them a 16-point lead. Against pressure, they come in and play to Gilly. Gilly trots it up in the front court, guarded by Caesar. Now to Lawson. Lawson with a three from the right wing. Off the back of the rim. Rebound comes down. Caesar going after it. Leach comes up with it.
As Johnson for the Lions is all over it, trying to get his missed rebound.
Yep. And you got to follow your shot. They dump it underneath to Weaver. Weaver goes up. Nope. Foul called. Weaver shoots two. Weaver 15 points in the game. That foul is charged to Marshall. His first and the team's ninth. Weaver 5 for 5 from the free throw line. 6 for 6 as he hits that one. Isaac Weaver has 16 points. 29-14. Mount Zion leads by 15. 2:28 left in the first half of play.
Mismatch on size. Weaver's definitely the biggest man out there on the court for both teams.
And they've been taking advantage of it. The coach said to me they had to find a way to figure it out without Finney on the floor. Weaver hits 2 free throws. He's got 17 points in the game. And the lead is 16. This equals the largest. 2:25 left in the first half as Gilly comes across against Caesar. And Caesar picked his pocket. Wrap around dribble. Caesar on the attack. In from the left. Lean in, flip. Yes! Caesar met him at the timeline and stripped the ball from him. 32-14. Mount Zion leads and 2:09 left in the first half. And this has become way too easy. But you got to do it for another 24 minutes. Here's Gilly, shy of the timeline. Comes across against a screen from Ray. Gilly across the line. Lean in, flip. Nope. Ray swoops in for the rebound and shoots it in off the glass. Ray with his second bucket. 32-16. $1.50 for the first half. Here comes Leach on the drive all the way. Lays it in and draws the foul. Second bucket for Leach. He'll get a free throw.
Biggest lead right here for the Mighty Warriors.
Ray with a foul, his third. We have 3 fouls on him. And Pawar will come in. Free throw on the way. Nope. And the rebound, Weaver. Back up, good. And they're making this too easy. My gracious. Johnson has it in the backcourt. They come ahead to Richardson. Richardson outside right, dancing on the dribble. Out front it comes to Marshall. Swing it left to Gilly. Gilly deep on the left wing. 1:25 left in the first half. Here's Gilly with a bounce pass in the left corner to Johnson, and Weaver picked his pocket. Back comes Gilly the other way with a steal. He lines up a three, and he missed it. And the rebound, Leach. Leach looking for some help. He'll bring it across himself. Dumps the pass to Caesar. Lean in, flip. Yeah!
38-16, the Mighty Warriors lead. Point Elite.
Inside of the Bojangles' final minute. Johnson in the front court, fouled by Weaver. Weaver with a foul, his second, and only the team's fourth. Pimentel comes in. He's joined by Pawar. So it's Pawar joined by Leach, Pimentel. Richardson has it in play to Gilly. Gilly started step move at the three-point stripe. 50 seconds for the half. Here's Gilly on the move to the right. Gilly comes back out on the dribble, but lost it off his foot. He lost it off his foot. Which way we're going? And it stays with the Lions. They have it in play to Johnson. 43 seconds for the half. Johnson says a dribble off to the left. Johnson works on Weaver, gets down the lane. 15-footer short. Rebound comes down to Ray. Fadeaway jumper right of the lane. Bank no. Rebound comes down to Pimentel. Pimentel has it on the push. Drives all the way. Lays it in and draws the foul.
No foul.
No foul there. It was very squeaky shoes. Now ball at the free throw line for Marshall. Lean in, flip. Nope. 15 seconds left. Outlet pass to Caesar. Caesar flies up, goes up, two-hand dunk for Dawkins. He's got 3 buckets in the second quarter, all dunks. 3, 2, over and back violation, and the Warriors will get it back with 1.9 remaining in the first half, and it has fallen apart for Point Elite.
They held it 6 points here in the second quarter.
They have been blown out of this building. A 3 for Pawar. No, and that is the half.
42-16 your score at halftime. We're going to step away. We'll come back with stats, facts, and figures after a word from our sponsors.
It spends on an HR manager's desk. It's 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
We rely so much on a resume, yet it could never tell the full story of someone who
had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org. Brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
Welcome back inside Game 2, halftime. The Mighty Warriors national team leads Point Elite 42-16, outscoring Point Elite 22-6 in the second quarter. Correction, 24-6.
It's Isaac Weaver leads all scorers with 19 points and 9 rebounds. And in talking to the coach before the game, he pointed out, just as you did, that Dominique Finney was lost due to an injury, and he said we had to figure it out. Well, Weaver has stepped up, and they have figured it out with him leading the way with 19 points. Dawkins has 8. He had them all in that second quarter, all on dunks. 6 points for Caesar, 7 points for Rashawn Leach. Keyshawn Leach had a pair, and that's their scoring. Those players have done it all for the Mighty Warriors.
Yes, and we'll see if they'll continue to play going in the second half with the 28-point lead right here to see what happens.
And a lot of these free throws that we've had, you said at the top of the broadcast that the Warriors had to make their free throws. They've only missed 1.
And that's exactly where the Warriors have struggled all season.
All season long. Yep.
All right, we're going to take our last break and come right back here. At halftime, the Mighty Warriors lead 42-16 over Point Elite. Seconds left here to the start of the third quarter. Next up, we have Bull City Prep versus Core 4. Post-grad. Next 2 games are post-grad. And we have middle school boys, Mount Zion versus RTCA. Then we have the varsity girls, Mount Zion versus Northwood Temple.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Then we have the middle school boys. Then we have a varsity girls matchup, Northern Raleigh Christian versus Henderson Collegiate. And then you have the national boys, Northwood Temple versus National Christian at 9 o'clock tonight. We got action all the way till about 11:15 tonight.
About that, yeah, about that.
And it's only in game 2. First game, Mount Zion Maroon team dropped to Raleigh Homeschool 38-36.
And that's a game they should have won because they had a 1-point lead, but gave up the basketball late. And once they gave up the basketball, the Hawks took advantage and they hit a 3 to essentially what turned out to be the game-winning bucket. Ready for the third quarter, Ray Marshall along with Johnson, Lawson, and Gilly. Gilly is playing with 3 personal fouls. It's Leach, Caesar, Weaver, and Dawkins. With the call of the Bojangles third quarter, here's Petey Doris. Pete?
Starting 5 for both teams. Inbounding the ball is Johnson. Johnson's at midcourt, kicks it over to Lawson. Lawson between the rings, dribble left side, kicks it over top of the key, over to Gilly. Gilly back to Lawson, working a perimeter. Looks like they come out with a much stronger start here in the third quarter for the Alliance or Point Elite. Double teamed in the corner is Lawson. Lawson kicks it to Johnson. Johnson 1-on-3 and is out of bounds off of the Mighty Warriors.
And the Warriors still applying that pressure. They do not want to let up.
Mighty Warriors are, with the pressure on Point Elite. Point Elite can't handle the pressure.
Nope.
Left side is Ray. Ray goes up with a left-handed layup. Marshall with the offensive rebound. Kicks it all the way out to Gilly. Gilly on the right side, right wing. Loses the dribble to Weaver. Weaver head to Ortiz. He goes up.
You gotta complete that.
Cesar with the miss, and we have
Travel.
a travel by Johnson.
The Warriors got lucky. They got lucky. They missed a bucket on this side, but that turnover makes up for that. But in that situation, if you can't dunk, lay the ball up. Lay the ball up and secure the points.
Brandon goes in for Caesar. Brandon gets the inbound pass from Leach. Between the rings, kicks it over to Rashawn. Rashawn Leach kicks it to Brandon, top of the key. 2-3 zone is what the Lions come out in to start the third quarter.
They're going to force Mount Zion to the perimeter.
Got an alley-oop from
Nice
Weaver.
catch.
Brandon comes out with the loose ball, kicks it over to Weaver. Weaver on the left wing, pulls his man all the way out, Lawson. And Brandon scissor dribble, looks in the paint to Dawkins. Dawkins loses it back to Brandon with the Dawkins with the putback.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice job. He's got 21.
44-16. Point elite coming down the court, working left side. Ray goes up strong, and it's a good layup off the left side.
That ended a long run. Dawkins is the high scorer for Mount Zion. He's got 21 points.
21 points for Dawkins.
And Mount Zion's going to take a full timeout, so we'll pause with him. 6:15 for the third. Mount Zion 44, Point Elite 18 inside of the 2019 Bull City Classic.
The average time a resume spends on an HR manager's desk is 7 seconds, and most of them are tossed aside. Now imagine if one of those resumes belonged to Yasmin, who was
Living in a shelter, juggling 3 jobs. I had to be resilient. That's something that you can't teach.
We rely so much on a resume, yet it could never tell the full story of someone who
Had to be independent and take initiative. And that's how I handle every project I get.
Discover new ways to develop great talent at gradsoflife.org. Brought to you by Grads of Life and the Ad Council.
I wasn't prepared to be a caregiver to Mom. I had no idea how hard it would be and what I would need to know. Things I never thought of, like how to improve her mood and ways for me to stay positive. Luckily, I found the Caregiving Resource Center from AARP. It had
Added a timeout, Rashawn Leach will be inbounding the ball right of his goal. Rashawn Leach, Keyshawn Leach, Dawkins, Weaver, and
now the Lions are...
Brandon's in. Turnover on inbounds pass. Weaver turns it back to Weaver down low. He goes up strong and he's fouled.
Good job by Weaver attacking the basket.
Picking up the foul is Marshall.
And that's 3 on Marshall.
44-18. Bull City Prep is up next against Core 4. 2 post-grad teams. We'll start off with the junior varsity and move on up to post-grad. Post-grad first game today. We'll have 2 post-grad games up. 1:40, Bull City Prep and Core 4. Then we'll have the post-grad for Mount Zion at 3:30 against Lakeside Prep.
Pimentel will come in for Weaver. Weaver, 21 points.
Make it 22. Weaver goes to the bench. Pimentel comes in. Corey Leak comes in. Left side is Ray. Ray drives right at free throw line, falling to the floor, out of bounds, and he turns it over. I don't know what kind of pass it was for Ray.
I don't know either. I really don't know.
5:58 left here in the third quarter, 45-18. Keyshawn Leach coming across the timeline between the rings, guarded tightly by Lawson. Swings it right side to his brother. Waiting for something to open up, now down low, nothing there. Pimentel on the left wing. Rashawn Pimentel in motion. Kicks it over to Brandon, left side. Brandon stands 28 feet from the line. Dawkins with the lob inside. Shot goes up. Marshall with the rebound. Marshall kicks it to Ray Gilly, bringing the ball across the timeline, met it by...
Over and back.
As they didn't give it to over and back.
Over and back.
And it's...
Oh, my heavens.
A timeout, Point Elite. They escape the turnover. It's a full timeout. We're going to take a break with them. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub with the Mighty Warriors lead 45-18.
When it comes to saving money, don't act like a baby.
Goo goo gaga.
Be the boss and make a budget.
I'm the boss, baby.
You're not the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Are not.
M2.
Are not.
M2.
Need a little help?
Aren't you gonna do any work?
I'm very busy delegating.
Create a personalized savings plan
We could share.
You obviously didn't go to business school.
and get other tools and tips at feedthepig.org. Brought to you by the American Institute of CPAs and the Ad Council.
Brian and Pete back here inside of the Family Life Center here in Durham, North Carolina, on the campus of Mount Zion Christian Academy. Pete has the call, 45-18 Mount Zion.
Johnson comes into Lawson right in front of the scores table. 5:20 left here in the third quarter. Trailing 45-18. Need to stop the bleeding there on Marshall with a big three, and it's air ball. Dawkins coming down with the rebound. Loose ball. Marshall coming back as Dawkins gets it back to Brandon. Brandon drives.
Stripped clean.
Out of bounds.
Stripped clean.
Dawkins lost the ball twice, gained it back, hit it to Brandon. Brandon lost it going up with a layup. Brandon inbounds the ball left at their goal, kicks it over to Dawkins. Dawkins to Rashawn. Rashawn pulls the man all the way out. 4:55 left here in the third quarter. Dribble right side, and there's a foul. And on the foul was Lawson.
Yep. That's 2 on Lawson.
That's 2 team fouls here in the second half for the Point Elite. Rashawn gets the ball, pulls his man all the way out, top of the key right side. Picks up his dribble, cross-court pass over to his brother Keyshawn. Skipped it right over Brandon's head between the rings. It's like, Brandon, you don't need to take this. We got this. Leach Brothers, he drives.
And another foul.
And we have a foul, and this foul is going to be on Gilly.
I have him with 4. Let's see. I don't know how many. I have him with 3 unofficially. He may have 4. We'll see how many fouls he has.
Brandon kicks, lobs it down low to
Bad
Dawkins.
pass.
Bad pass. Ray comes out with a steal. Ray coast to coast. Layup, no good. Rebound underneath. Ray puts back, no good. Loose ball, everybody jumping underneath. Keyshawn Leach come out with it. 4 minutes left here in the third quarter. We've only had 3 points scored in the entire quarter.
Until now.
Pimpton with the right-handed layup for the Mighty Warriors, 47-18. Mighty Warriors outscored the Point Elite 3-2 here in the third quarter. Finger roll layups. Dawkins going to pick up the foul. He's going to send Johnson shooting 2.
Dawkins with the foul.
Coach is saying, get a man. So they'll switch to man-to-man defense here in the third quarter for the Mighty Warriors. Johnson's first free throw offers up, and it rims out.
Nothing has gone right for the Lions here in this ball game, especially when the Warriors extended to a 9-point lead at the end of one, and they have poured it on since.
On allowing 6 points in the second quarter and only allowing 2 here in the third. Johnson offers a second free throw, and it's good. 47-19 is your score on the Grumpy Barber scoreboard. Rashawn Leach working the left side. Draws his man all the way out top of the keys, getting a 5-second count. Pushes it over to Keyshawn. Keyshawn drives, penetrates, dishes to Brandon. Brandon standing at three-point line baseline, kicks it back to Keyshawn Leach. He finds Pimptall. Pimptall loses it to Marshall. Marshall comes out with a Gilly right-handed layup, and it's blocked. Coming down with it was Johnson. Johnson with the putback.
His first field goal.
47-21.
Oh.
Rashawn Leach with a dunk.
His second dunk of the game.
49-21, 3 minutes. Johnson trying to go coast to coast, finger roll layup, and it's good.
I'd call timeout right now because you don't want to give them any kind of confidence.
49-23. Brandon with the 15-foot baseline air ball. Marshall coming down with the rebound.
And this is the time, if you're Mount Zion, you want to get a couple of defensive stops and not give them any confidence, and there you go.
Weaver with Dawkins with the steal, left-handed cheese dunk, and it's good.
A cheese dunk.
Cheese dunk.
I love it.
A little cheesy.
There's your stop, right? There's your stop. Let's see if you can get another one. There it is.
Gilly with the loose ball, turnover to Pimptall. Pimptall with the right-handed dunk, and it's good.
Wow.
53 to 23, up by 30. 10 more, and we'll have a 40-point clock.
There it is.
Pimptall with the second one. Right-handed dunk, and it's good. 55 to 23. It's a dunk fest for the Mighty Warriors. And that's going to force the Point Elite to take a full timeout. We're going to step aside with them. You're listening to Mount Zion Varsity Basketball on Triangle Sports Hub.
Dad, this is fun. I didn't think I liked kayaking.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it, but I think it's time to head back in.
Okay. Can we come back?
Sure. Hey, be careful getting out of the boat.
It's a kayak, Dad.
I'm gonna return the kayak.
Can we walk home?
How about a taxi?
It's a short fare from your neighborhood to your naturehood. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a neighborhood park or green space near you. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the U.S. Forest Service.
With the help of a cheese dunk from Pimental, the Warriors have stretched this lead to 32, 55 to 23. 1:58 remaining in the third quarter. Glad you're with us on the Triangle Sports Hub and Arena Sports Net. We'll be with you all weekend long as we present exclusive coverage of the 2019 Bull City Classic. And cheese dunk?
Cheese dunk, he barely got it over the rim. Barely got it in.
Okay, well, if that's the case, I had a cheese dunk myself, so. and that's why I'm as old as I am right now.
That's it. Shoestring dunk. We'll call it shoestring dunk.
How about we straighten it out and call it a baby dunk? Put a little Michael Jordan spin on it.
Okay. Point Elite will be inbounding the ball. Trailing 55 to 23. 1:58 left here in the third quarter. Gonzalez gets the ball coming across the timeline. Bounce passes it backcourt.
Nearly walked.
Just about walk was Ray. Ray between the rings, guarded tightly by Cesar, and Leach dumps it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez's 8-footer's no good. Out of bounds.
Oh, I love the fact that the Warriors are competing. The last couple of games that we saw them compete, by the time the second half got here, they showed no sense of urgency. They are today.
Weaver with a missed ball layup. Kicks it over to Leach. Leach with a three, and it's good.
Wow. It's all falling.
58 to 23. And we have a travel
Double
in
dribble.
the backfield. Point Elite is not even with this game today.
Here's our Bojangles stat of the day. That three-point goal was the first three-point goal of the game for either team. No, I stand corrected. First one for Mount Zion. Point Elite got one in the first quarter. And, in fact, that opened up the scoring.
Left side is Leach. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. Leach guarded tightly, goes into paint, dishes it over to Pimptall. Pimptall goes up strong.
Good job.
Mount Zion leads 60 to 23.
Ball's
loose. Leach come up with it, kicks it over to Pimptall. Pimptall, right-handed layup, and it's good.
He's got 10 all in this quarter.
62 to 23. Under 1 minute to go here in the third quarter. Bounce passes it over to Lawson. Lawson with a nice right-handed layup to stop the bleeding.
His second bucket of the game.
Point Elite scores 7 points here in the third quarter. Leach pulls his man all the way out. Top of the key is Gilly. 22 seconds. Leach is trying to shake it big. Drives, kicks it over to his brother. And we have a foul.
It's on Ray.
And it's going to be on Ray.
And I have him with 4.
That's Ray's
fourth. Is that correct? I have him with 4 fouls. 4 fouls, so we got a confirmation. So Marshall comes in, and Ray will depart with 4 fouls.
Leach being batted the ball left in his goal. Kicks it over to Cesar. Cesar to Keyshawn.
I can hold for 1.
14 seconds left. Gilly tightly on Rashawn. Over to Keyshawn left, guarded by Cesar with
Or
the
not.
3, and it's good.
Or
Second
not.
3. As Point Elite gets a shot at the buzzer, and it's no good, was Gilly. At the end of 3, the Mighty Warriors lead 65-25. We're going to step away with final quarter coming up, sponsored by Fidelity. You're listening to Mighty Warriors basketball on Triangle Sports Hub and Arena Sports Net.
Need a place to manage your investment? Then look no further than Fidelity Investments of Holly Springs. Whether you need to roll over an IRA or open a traditional or Roth IRA, our exceptional guidance and wide range of investment options can help you plan intelligent guidance in person, online, or over the phone. We offer access to powerful tools and comprehensive research. We also offer great value, including no account fees.
65-25 to Bull City. Classic here as Mighty Warriors from Mount Zion lead a Point Elite Classic. With your fourth quarter call, it will be Brian, but we'll have a fourth quarter non-clock stopping.
Yeah.
With a 40-point lead by Mount Zion.
Let me give holiday wishes to my sister Nicole, is listening from Vancouver, Washington.
Oh, pretty cold up there, I'm sure.
Well, it's right next to British Columbia, but she is tuning in. I want to say, sis, I love you, and also say hello to my wife, who is very ill, but she's tuning in as Leach brings it across the timeline. Left to right come the Warriors. Leach dancing on the dribble, beats this man, shovel underneath to Pimentel for the two-handed dunk. 67-25. And do they get another one? Nope. Johnson driving all the way in. Reverse layup miss. Ball tip. Leach comes down with it, but it's out of bounds. And it belongs to the Warriors. This clock will not stop. It's a 42-point lead. And the Warriors have really executed today. Leach has it outside right. Right side is Weaver. Back to Leach. Back to Weaver. On the attack. Weaver into the lane. Had the ball stripped. Comes down to Johnson. Johnson hustles it up. Bounce pass to Ray. Ray flies in. Lawson got a piece. Johnson gets it back. Lays it in. Good job by Johnson following the shot. Leach deep on the left wing. Here he comes to the baseline. And he'll bring it back out to the left corner. A three. Nope. And the rebound snatched down by Gonzalez. Johnson got a tip. Johnson with a bounce pass stolen by Leach. Leach on the fly. Missed the dunk. Second missed dunk. You don't want to get fancy even in a game like this. Here's Gilly. Dumps it underneath to Johnson. Backs his way in the lane. Turnaround shot banked in. C.J. Johnson with 4 in the quarter. Back comes Caesar on the drive into the lane. Lefty scoop, good.
69-27, 6:26 left here in the final quarter.
Now trapped at the timeline is Gilly. Gets through the triple team. Shovels it to Johnson. He lays it in off the glass. He's got 6 in this quarter. And now back come the Warriors. They dump it underneath Johnson to steal. They were looking for Weaver, and now the bench mob will come in just a moment. Here comes Gilly. He had his pocket pick. Gives it back. Shovels to Johnson. Misses the layup. Johnson follows. Nope. Rebound Leach. And here they come again. Leach on the fly into the front court outside left. Picks up his dribble. Finds Pimentel. A 3-ball on the way. In and out. Rebound on the floor. Comes down to Lawson. Ahead to Johnson. Flying in. He missed the dunk. And Leach comes down with another rebound. 8 rebounds for Leach this afternoon. Leach across the timeline against Lawson, and they look to slow it down with 5:40 remaining. Leach in the front court, gives it back to Leach. Here is Pimentel. A left corner 3 try is short, and the rebound comes down to Gilly. Gilly across into the front court. Here comes Gilly to the free throw line. Creeps down the lane and lays it up, no good. Rebound Leach. Here they come again, ahead to Weaver. Weaver on the fly all the way in for the two-handed dunk. He missed the dunk but drew the foul. He got that stutter step. He was able to get to the hoop. Didn't get the dunk, but he drew the foul. That foul is charged to Marshall. That's 4 on Marshall. That is 4. And that will bring that'll bring Weaver to the free throw line. Working on 23 points. And in and out with the first free throw. Brandon Jimenez, Powar, all in. Dawkins out, and I believe both Leaches are out as well. So your lineup on the floor. Weaver, Jimenez, Dawkins, Polar, and Brandon. Second free throw good. 24 points for Weaver, and he's our Fidelity Investments player of the game.
70-29, 4 minutes left here in the final quarter
Lawson
of game 2.
on the dribble. Now finds Gilly off to the right. Gilly comes back out near the timeline as Weaver comes to get him. Here comes Gilly. Stutter step dribble, works his way right to the lane, dumps a pass to Johnson. A wild hook shot miss, followed good by Ray. Ray has done it all. He's got 8 points in the game. And it's 70-31 and 3:40 remaining. A bounce pass right corner to Brandon. On the fly, in from the right, missed the layup. Ball on the floor, still on the floor, tapped out to Jimenez. A 3-ball right corner, nope. And the rebound on the floor, Johnson comes out with it. Marshall wraparound dribble ahead to Ray. His scoop layup is blocked by Jimenez out of bounds. Oops. Now it's Roshan Leach that'll come back in. Weaver departs, and Weaver departs with 24 points. His 11 points in the first quarter set the tone for the Mighty Warriors. As we count down to 3 minutes remaining, this clock will not stop until the final buzzer because of the point differential.
2:55 left here. Mighty Warriors lead 70-30.
Lawson off to the right. Here comes Lawson all the way in. Left-handed scoop. Nope. Rebound comes down to Dawkins. Leach brings it up. Lawson has him. Leach, series of dribbles out front, looking to make a move. He'll back it out near the timeline with 2.5 left. Pimentel will come in just a moment. A deep three for Dawkins. Count it. And that is how this day has gone. Dawkins now with 11 points. His first point since the second quarter. Over the top pass underneath to Marshall, and Marshall lays it in. So Marshall gets his name in the scorebook for the first time today. 73-33, 2:10 remaining, and Leach brings it up. Leach shy of the timeline, finds Dawkins. Met in a double team, finds Brandon on the right baseline. Over the top pass, stolen by Gilly. Gilly on the fly all the way in. He gets the layup.
73-35, and Point Elite's not giving up with defense.
Gilly with his first bucket since the first quarter, and Leach just lost the ball out of bounds trying to be fancy. And Pimentel will come in, and who goes out? I believe it'll be Leach, and somebody needs to come out. Somebody needs to come out, or did somebody needs to come out?
He came out.
Okay, it is Leach that will go out.
Point Elite inbounds
they have it
the
in
ball.
play to Johnson. Here comes Johnson on the drive into the lane. His pass deflected and stolen by Jimenez. Ahead to Brandon. Brandon flying in on Gilly. Reverse layup, nope. Tip, good by Polar.
Polar with his first points today.
So only 2 people left in the scorebook for Mount Zion. Driving back is Gilly. His right-handed scoop, no good. Marshall, the rebound, follow, no. Rebound on the floor, out of bounds. Which way? It belongs to Mount Zion. They have it in play to Brandon. Brandon across the timeline, met by a triple team. Ball off of the face of Marshall, over and back violation. Half a minute to go. And Bull City Classic will have the floor net. Bull City Prep, I beg your pardon, will have the floor next in the Bull City Classic. And both teams are just taking their time, letting the clock run out on this one.
75-35, the
Mighty Warriors
Mighty
lead.
Warriors will move on to 2-0 in this tournament. Both Mighty Warriors teams, the Maroon team and the National team, pick up wins today.
Here's Pimentel flying in. He missed the reverse, and that's the game.
75-35 is your final. We'll step away and come right back here with Bull City Prep in Core 4 after a word from our sponsors.
Family Dentistry, we are honored to serve the community of Apex by providing honest, compassionate dental care. We focus on preventative care and education to make sure all of our patients enjoy optimal dental health, and we offer judgment-free treatment if you're in need of a corrective procedure. Dr. Barker and the rest of the Cardinal Family Dentistry team want to be a resource for you when it comes to your dental health. So we always keep you well informed and offer honest guidance to help you make the best decisions for you and your family. Give them a call today at 919-589-5001. That's 919-589-5001. Or visit them online at cardinalfamilydentistry.com. Ennis Pizzeria is a busy, family-friendly restaurant serving up authentic New York-style pizza and Italian dishes. Our full-service menu offers a wide range of choices sure to please everyone. Whether you're in the mood for a brick oven pizza, classic Italian dish like chicken parmigiana, or one of our specialty pastas, you can always count on a delicious meal that's made to order using only the freshest ingredients. To complement your meal, we also...
Well, now we switch things up for Game 3 of our all-day coverage of the Bull City Classic as we're going to play in halves. As Bull City Prep brings only 6 players, Nasikas, Smith, Parker, Tabor, Thompson, and London. Core 4 brings 10 players. I'll have the first half. Pete will have the second half while I make a Bojangles run. And speaking of which, our
core sponsor for this Bull City Classic Holiday Invitational is one and only Bojangles.
Bojangles Delectable Delights. And we'll have that for you. Bull City Prep, the home team on the scoreboard, and now 20 minutes has been reduced to 16 for our postgraduate game. There's a young fella standing here to our left that's got chicken drenched in ranch, and that is not fair. Are we going to have starting lineups, or are we just going to go? From the looks of it, we're just going to go. Bull City Prep goes white tops, white bottoms, red numbers and lettering. Core 4 goes black tops, black bottoms, red and white piping down either side, and they have the white numbers and lettering.
As the PA announcer's to my left, he's eating chicken just like dripping off his
You know
chin.
what? Don't
like,
start with me.
I've called. This is our third game we've called, and we haven't even had nothing to drink. We're thinking about trying to eat, and
Well, they're gonna help. I think they're gonna help us out for the remainder of the tournament. Nasikas on the floor joins Thompson, London, Smith, and Parker. As we're ready to go, as Nelson joins. And we'll try to figure out who who's starting for Core 4. We'll give you their lineup in just a moment. Core 4 goes black tops, black bottoms, white numbers, and lettering. And it's Rishi, number 10, that's on the floor for Bull City. Kylan joins Marcellus as JJ wins the tip and Core 4 has the ball. Morris in the front court, outside right to Kylan, swings it left to Gemma. Gemma back to Kylan in the left corner is Kylan, comes back outside to JJ, who has it left in the lane, spins left in the lane, comes up shooting and hitting. Man.
Great ball movement by Core 4 right out the gate there.
15.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Nasikas outside right on the attack right. Baseline left is short, and the rebound comes down to Kylan, and here he comes. Kylan in the front court, driving all the way in. Scoop layup good with a left hand. 4-0 in favor of Core 4. 15:45 left in the first half of play. Marcellus trots it up. Bull City goes right to left as we see it and as you folks are listening along at home with us. Nasikas has it in the left quarter. Nasikas with a left-handed dribble. On the drive into the lane, skips through. His shot's blocked and out of bounds. And it will stay with Bull City. Minute gone, first half of play. As Rishi will bring it in. In play to Nasikas, back to Rishi. A right corner three try is long. Rebound tipped, it comes down and put in by Smith. 4-2 our score, 14:45 remaining in the first half of play. Missed steal, now they have it ahead to Norris. Norris, a lean in, flip, good. And now with a steal and a dunk, as Gemma puts one home. It's 8-2 in favor. And now they go with a lob again to Gemma. He's got 4 in a row. And it's now 10-2 and 14-14 remaining in the first half of play. We're getting names and numbers as we go along here. 14:05 left in the first half. Out to the left, a three by Thompson. Off the top of the rim, no good. And the rebound comes down to Marcellus. Marcellus brings it up. Nasikas gets him. Kylan has it off to the right, plays it right corner. Jim is three on the way, is long, and the rebound comes down to Santos. They shovel it ahead to Thompson. Thompson drives in, lost the ball. Ball free, still free, and timeout called by Bull City.
Nice 10-2 run right here by Core 4 out of Atlanta, Georgia. Big matchup for Bull City Classic. Both post-grad schools, post-grad athletes, but a much more disciplined team is Core 4.
Core 4 has come out 5 for 6 from the floor to start the game. 13:40 remaining in the first half of play. Rishi is back on the floor. He joins Santos, Nasikas, Thompson, and Parker. And it's Rishi that will bring the ball in. He looks and comes into the right corner. Nasikas has it on the right wing. Holds and looks. Out front it comes to Smith. On the right side is Thompson. Thompson leans over the dribble, attacks right of the lane, right down the lane. His shot, nope, but a foul called. And that foul is charged to Kylan. That's his first and the first team foul. Free throws coming for Thompson. 13:27 left in the first half. Thompson's free throw on the rim and out.
Rims out. Nice follow through by Thompson. Nice little bend to the knees, but couldn't quite get the basket in.
That's about how it's gone so far for Bull City. We saw them earlier in the season. Thompson again. Nope. Off to the side, and the rebound snatched down by JJ. Here they come on the push. In the front court is Jimma. Feeds it right corner. Three by Kylan is good. Oh, boy. They're looking to run Bull City Prep out of this gym. 13-2 and 13-10 left in the first half. Thompson in the front court, standing dribble with a left hand. Orders everybody to clear out. Thompson guarded by Jimma. Plays it to the right side for Smith. Works off the Rishi screen, doesn't use it. A straight on three out front by Santos is good. And that's a huge bucket. A huge hit for Bull City. They're back with an 8 at 13-5. As Kylan has it at the timeline to the free throw line. And a lean-in flip good for Norris. Norris with his second bucket of the game. 15-5 and 12:38 remaining in the first half of play. They dump it low to Santos. His pass is stolen by Kylan. Kylan on the fly all the way in, steps through, and a foul called. Nasikas with the foul, his first and the team first. I'll have the first half of this game, and Petey Doors will take you through the remainder of the game. We'll take you through the second half. Kylan to bring it in, baseline right. Still looking. Over the top pass in play to Norris. Norris to the right side, Jimma. A three ball on the way is short. Rebound, Thompson. Thompson outlet pass tipped. Back into Rishi. 15-footer. Got it. So Rishi hits his first bucket, and it's 15-7 and 12:10 remaining in the first half of play. And if you're Bull City, you want to get a defensive stop right here and now. On the right side, missteal. Jimma has it out front to Norris. Norris directing traffic. His pass tipped out of bounds. It came flying towards some of the fans here off to my right. Off to our right, rather. Nelson back in for Core 4. And it is Marcellus that will go out. Core 4 coming to us from the state capital from Atlanta, Georgia. A steal by Thompson. Thompson on the drive. 20-footer right of the key. Left of the key, no good. Rebound snatched down by JJ. And now more substitutions coming for Bull City Prep. Right back down the lane comes JJ. He gets the bucket. He's got 4. 17-7, 11.5 remaining in the first half. And now we get a couple of substitutions coming in for Bull City. Thompson will depart. We'll let you know who these players are in just a moment. It's Bull City Prep that has possession. And they have it in play. Leading over the dribble, 11:21 remaining in the first half. Rishi had the ball, goes through his legs, and now he has it back on the right wing. On the drive, he has it. Rishi gets it back. 3 on the way, got it.
One thing about Rishi, once Rishi and Santos teams up with a 3, they'll get Bull City Prep right back in here with the 3.
It's a 7-point game and 10:55 remaining in the first half of play as Morris has it off to the left to Gemma on the left wing. Morris has it back, a straight-on 3. Nope. And the rebound tip, Nasikas brings it down. And now Bull City Prep with a chance to cut it to 5 or 4 with a long one. How about 4? Got it! Rishi has hit 2 consecutive threes. He has 8 in the quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as Bull City Prep has come back from 10 down. They're within 4 with 10 and a half minutes remaining in the first half of play. And Pete, I'll tell you what, give Bull City credit. They are creeping back in this ball game. They're back to within 4.
One thing the Core 4 has to do to, they have to guard that perimeter shooting because you got Santos and you got Rishi that will shoot lights out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they're definitely great perimeter shooters.
10:33 remains in the first half. Bull City Prep, once upon a time, down by 12. Now trail by only 4. 10:33 remaining in the first half of play. Core 4 coming to us from Atlanta, Georgia. We'll have the ball moving left to right as we see it and as you folks are listening along at home with us. And we'll be online all weekend long. And we're ready to get back to business here. 17-13 our score. 10:33 remaining in the first half of play. And we're just about ready to get back to business.
As this is a post-grad game, all games in post-grad will be halves, normal 20-minute halves, but today, since it's a tournament, back-to-back games starting almost every hour and 20 minutes.
They've shortened it to 16 minutes, and now Bull City Prep forces a turnover. Well, Bull City Prep with a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a long one. With 10:26 remaining in the first half of play, and now full court pressure shown by Core 4. Thompson over the top pass to Nasikas, wings it to Rishi, a 3 out of the corner. Couldn't hit 3 in a row, and the rebound snatched down by Nelson. And now here comes Morris on the push. Morris in the front court, finds Kylan. Dump pass underneath to Morris, and we get a turnover.
Travel by Nelson.
So Bull City Prep again, a chance to cut it to 2 or 1 with a long one. And now against full court pressure, they have it in play. Jacqueline is in for Core 4 for the first time. Nasikas to Thompson, back to Nasikas. Nasikas comes out front. Parker has it this time. Nasikas on the left wing. 9:45 remaining in the first half. Nasikas swings it to Rishi. 3 ball on the way. Got it, 3 in a row. Or 3 out of 4. He's got 11 of their 16. It's a 1-point game and 9:35 remaining in the first half. Out front is Kylan. Kylan dancing on the dribble out front against Nasikas. Drops a bounce pass right side to Morris. Morris with a fake and a travel. So Bull City with a chance to get the lead.
For the first time.
Ebor in for the first time. Out goes Morris. We'll set your lineups for you here in just a few. And against full court pressure, they have it in play. Parker has it in the backcourt. And now gets it back, chest pass ahead. Remember, you got Rishi still on the floor. He's got 11 points. He sets the screen here. Stutter step move, 3 ball left wing, yes!
Tarber with a nice 3 step back.
Tarber another 3. And wouldn't you know it, Bull City Prep has come all the way back, and they've taken the lead 19-17. Jocelyn has it this time on the left wing. Jocelyn dancing on the dribble. Holds and looks. In trouble. Throws it on the sideline. Out front it comes to Nelson. Nelson had his pocket picked, and it's out of bounds. Tarbird with his first three. They've hit 5 in this quarter. Smith has hit a 3. Tarbird's hit a 3. And Rishi's hit 3 of them. 19-17, Bull City leads by 2. Against full court pressure, they lob it in play, and Jocelyn has it in the backcourt. Jocelyn trots it up. You have to wonder if a shot clock will be handy here also. On the right side is Kylan. Back to Jocelyn out front between the rings. 8:28 left in the half. On the left side is Ebor. Now they have it in the corner. 3 ball on the way is no good. Rebound snatched down one-handed by Neo. He goes back up and scores. His first bucket of the game. We're tied 19 all. Tarbor has it in the backcourt. Bounce to Nasikas. Back to Tarbor, shy of the timeline. Whips a pass ahead. A 3 ball from the right is an air ball, and the rebound comes down to Neo. Back they come. Kylan on the push. His ball goes off the chest of Nasikas, and Rishi comes up with a steal. They come ahead. Driving in. Shovel Nasikas. He's got it. His first bucket of the game. Everybody who has played has scored. 21-19 in favor of Bull City Prep, and 7:48 remaining in the first half. Ebor has it out front. Plays it to Kylan. Back to Ebor. Ebor dancing on the dribble. Swings it left to Jocelyn. Jocelyn on the move. Left in the lane. Goes baseline. Shoots it up. No good. Drew the foul. Thompson will come back for Bull City in just a moment as they pick up their second team foul. And Jocelyn will head to the free throw line for the first time. Yet to score this afternoon. Jocelyn's free throw, good. 21-20 our score. Thompson comes in for Bull City. Gemma comes back for Core 4. Bull City makes another substitution. 7:36 remains in the first half. 21-20. Bull City leads by 1. They've gotten the lead twice, although they trail by as many as 10. Free throw number 2 on the rim and good. So they make 2 free throws, and we're tied at 21. 7:34 remaining in the first half. To the foul, to the timeline, Nashin. Thompson has it in the front court. He double dribble. $21 apiece. 7:27 remaining in the first half. As Core 4 has it, Neo will bring it in from three-quarter court. They have it in play to Ebor. Ebor walks across the timeline in the front court. Left to right comes Core 4 here in the first half. Out to the left is Gemma. Gemma outside right, picks up his dribble. Tipped by Thompson. Ebor has it back. Ebor gets it back, drives in from the left, kicks it over to the right corner. 3 ball by Jocelyn is good. So Jocelyn hits the 3 and gives the lead back to Core 4 by 3, 24-21. 7 minutes left in the first half. Here comes Rishi on the push to Thompson. Thompson on the drive all the way in. Scoop layup, nope, foul called. And Thompson will shoot 2 more. He's missed his first 2 shots. Three team fouls against Core 4, 2 against Bull City. As Thompson 0 for 2 from the line this afternoon. Thompson's free throw, got it, as it's on the rim and good. 24-22, 6:56 remaining in the first half of play. Marcellus comes back for Core 4. 6:56 left, first half of play. Thompson with his first point of the game. He offers the second one, in and out, back in again. So they get 2 free throws, and now Marcellus has it in play. Rishi guards him at the timeline, out of bounds, stays with Core 4. Marcellus was so lackadaisical in bringing the ball up. that he nearly, and I do mean nearly, lost it. At the timeline, they look to come in. They come into Ebor. Ebor in the backcourt. Ebor brings it up. Ebor drops a bounce pass in the corner to Marcellus. Baseline jump. Nope. Rebound off of Rishi's chest and out of bounds. And they couldn't do anything with it. So Bull City Prep has to play defense as Ebor looks to come in. They drop it underneath to Neo. Neo, turnaround shot in the lane. It's good, and a foul called. He's got 4 with a chance for 5. Third team foul against Bull City. So Neo with a chance to extend the lead to 4. He does with that free throw. 27-23 as Rishi has it in play. Bull City has it in play, and Rishi has it at the timeline. Turns and burns in the front court. Now finds Thompson. Thompson fouled by Ebor. That comes with 6:29 left in the first half of play. 4 team fouls against Core 4, 3 against Bull City. They have it in play. Thompson fakes, comes up shooting right baseline, missing. Rebound snatched down by Jocelyn, but it's out of bounds. It will stay with Bull City Prep. 6:23 remains in the first half. 27-23. Core 4 has regained the lead after Bull City got the lead after coming back from 10 down. Thompson swings it right side to Tabor. Now Rishi has it. Drops a bounce pass underneath. Turns in the lane. Works his way into the lane. Had the ball go off his hands. Saved in play. Now they look for help. They come out to Tabor. Tarbor feeds it. Thompson's 3. Got it.
Back into this game, down by 1, 27-26. Like I said, the 3 ball is on for Bull City Prep.
It's 27-26 and 5:55 remaining in the first half of play. Follow us on Twitter at @hub_triangle and at Sportsnet Arena. Neo has it in the right corner. Fakes, travel. Drug his pivot foot ever so slightly. (27-26). Bull City Prep trails by 1, but they have the ball with a chance to regain the lead. And now they bring it up. Bull City has it in the backcourt, working against pressure. Bounce pass Thompson, right corner. Comes back out to Thompson. Over the top pass to Rishi. Deep 3 from the right. He got it!
Rishi, 3 threes today.
4 of them.
That was his 4th.
14 points for Rishi, and Bull City Prep goes back up 2, and 5:20 remaining in the first half. Gemma has it outside left. Dancing on the dribble against Tarbor. Comes back out front to Ebor, stolen by Thompson. Thompson on the fly all the way in, and he lays it in. Thompson, 7 points in the game. 31-27. Bull City Prep has their biggest lead of the game. It's 4 and 5 minutes left in the first half. Out front, Gemma. Gemma holds and looks. Drops a bounce pass to the free throw line for Marcellus. Marcellus drives in. Walk, no call. Lean in, flip, nope. Bull City Prep the rebound, and here they come in the push. Driving all the way in, and a travel before he can get the shot off.
Now he's trying to set up in a full court press.
31-27 our score. 4:45 remaining in the first half. Pete Doris will take you through halftime and the second half of this broadcast. Marcellus has it in the front court. Picks up his dribble, dumps a pass underneath. Had the ball go off his hands. Driving in is Gemma. He leans in, no good. Foul called, and Gemma shoots a pair. And that foul is charged to Tarbor. That's his first and the 4th team foul. And Gemma will head to the free throw line for the first time this afternoon. Free throw number 1, score it. So Gemma with his 5th point of the game. 31-28, 4:37 remaining in the first half as Tarbor checks out. We saw Bull City Prep earlier this year against Mount Zion, and Bull City Prep escaped with a 6-point win. Second free throw on the way, and good. 31-29, Bull City Prep leads by 2. And in that game against Mount Zion, Bull City Prep led by as many as 18 points. Now they have it this time in the left corner, and a foul called on the baseline. And that foul is charged to Marcellus. That's his first. Baseline left. Thompson looks to bring it in. And they barely get it in. They nearly turned it over again. Now they have it in the front court. Thompson has it. A left corner three. Nope. Rebound snatched down by Gemma. Chance to tie for Core 4. Gemma on the dribble. Feeds it right side. He fakes. 20-footer ahead of the key. Short. Rebound comes down to Bull City Prep. Here they come as Marcellus took that shot and missed it. Bull City Prep in the front court and a steal by Gemma. Gemma on the fly all the way in for the reverse, for the windmill dunk. 8 points for Gemma, tied at 31 and 3:50 remaining, first half of play. Thompson has it, front court. Over to the right side. They play it to Rishi. They give it back to him, 15-footer from the right. Nope, rebound comes down to Marcellus, and a chance again for Core 4 to take the lead. Marcellus with an over-the-top pass to Morris. Morris drives right baseline. Comes back out. Marcellus, a deep three. Good from the right.
Great pass by Norris to find an open man to get him back in the lead here.
34-31. Rishi to tie. He got it. 5 3-point field goals in the first half. And just like that, we're tied 34 all and 3:09 left in the first half. A steal at the timeline. Can they control it? The answer is no. It stays with Core 4 with 3:05 left in the first half. Entertaining game, Pete. You called it.
Yes, 34-34, 3 minutes to go. Core 4 coming out of Atlanta up here to play Bull City Prep in the first game of the tournament.
Nasika's back in for Bull City Prep. We have some players missing on our Bull City Prep scorers roster. We'll tell you who they are after the half completes. As Morris brings it up. Missed steal out of bounds. It stays with Core 4 with 2:57 left in the first half. Bojangles halftime report brought to you by Bojangles, official sponsor of the 2019 Bull City Classic. In play it comes to Morris. On the right side is Gemma. Gemma, a scissor dribble guarded by Thompson. Swings it right side to Kylan. Kylan, baseline jump, good from the right. He's got 7 in the first half. 36-34, Core 4 leads by 2, and 2:40 left in the first half. Thompson brings it up. Thompson in the front court, dancing on the dribble outside right. Rishi has it deep on the right wing. A three could give him a lead. Thompson has it this time. Thompson on the move, reverses his field, gets all the way to the hoop, scoop layup, yes, and a foul called. Foul is charged to Gemma, his first. 16 fouls on Core 4. Tied at 36, and Thompson with the bucket. He's got 9 in the game and a chance for 10. He'll be the second player in double figures for Bull City Prep. Thompson's free throw, in and out, and the rebound snatched down by JJ. Now here they come in the push as Jacqueline has it in the front court. Gets by Thompson, feeds it left corner, over the top pass into Morris, or into JJ, and a foul called. First foul charged on one of the mystery players. He wears number 3, 15 foul against Bull City Prep. They look to come in. They have it in play. It's off of Thompson, out of bounds. And it will stay with Core 4. Our visitors from Atlanta. We're glad they're here safely. They look to come in, over the top pass in play. It's in play to Gemma. On the left side is Morris. Cross-court pass right side to Jacqueline. Jacqueline comes back out front to Morris. 3-ball left wing. Too long. Nasika's the rebound. Hands to Thompson. Under 2 to go in the first half. Tied at 36. Bull City Prep has it in play on the right wing, on the attack, gets through, squeezes through, missed the layup. Rebound comes down, Core 4 has it. Here comes Gemma on the push. Over the top pass, baseline jump, good from the right for JJ. And he gets another one.
Jimmer's good pass at JJ. JJ was right there, and he didn't want to go to the basket and draw a foul, so he pulled back and took a nice little 8-foot jumper.
Gemma has 7 assists in the first half. Smith has it outside left, on the attack, gets in, got stripped, foul called, and he'll shoot 2 with 1:20 left in the first half. And it's a 2-shot foul.
38-36, Core 4 leads Bull City Prep.
1:20 left in the first half. Core 4 led by as many as 10, but Bull City Prep has come all the way back. And they've had the lead 4 times in the first half. Free throw good. Makes it a 1-point game at 38-37. And back in comes Nelson. Out goes Jacqueline. Second free throw up. Second free throw short. Rebound comes down to JJ. 1:17 left in the first half. 38-37. Core 4 leads by 1 and a chance to extend on the lead. On the right side is Gemma. Gemma stutter step dribble out front, guarded by Thompson. On the right side is Morris. Morris driving left corner to Kylan. He shoots it up, no good, but drew the foul, and Kylan shoots 2.
Quick 16 minutes here in the first half.
Very quick.
38-37 with Core 4 looking to extend their lead.
Kylan gets to the free throw line. First to 2 on the way. Short. Now the best he can do is extend this lead to 2. 1:02 left in the first half. Bojangles halftime report coming your ways. Presented by Bojangles, one of the official sponsors of the 2019 Bull City Classic from here at Mount Zion Christian Academy. Free throw number 2, score it. So, Kylan splits a pair, and the lead is 2 as we're inside of the Bojangles' final minute. Thompson has it front court to the right, now finds Nasikas, works off the Russian screen. Out front is Rishi, and they'll play it back out front between the rings with 48 seconds left in the first half. Here they come. Driving in, and we get a foul. That foul occurred on the floor. It's a 1-and-1 anyway. That foul is charged to Nelson. We'll find out who this mystery player is wearing number 12 in just a moment. We've had him in the game a couple of times. He steps to the free throw line to shoot 2. Trayvon Bird hits the free throw. He'll get the penalty shot. 39-38, chance to tie for Trayvon Bird and company. Free throw number 2, got it, tied at 39. 4th tie of the half. 40 seconds left, 39 all in a fast-moving first half. Off to the right is Morris. Morris fakes, now finds Gemma trapped in the corner. Over the top pass to JJ, 15-footer in and out. Rishi the rebound, and now a chance for Bull City Prep to go into half with the lead. Here comes Bird on the drive all the way. Reverse layup is good. 4 quick points for Trayvon Bird. 41-39 and 15 seconds left in the first half. Morris has it this time, plays it left side to Gemma, back out front to Morris. Morris the stutter step dribble, back to Kylan, 3-ball left wing. Yep, and they have the lead. Man, oh man, 11 points for Kylan, and that's the half. Oh my goodness.
Good call there, Brian.
Thank you.
First half, 42-41. Core 4 out of Atlanta leads Bull City Prep here inside the Life Center on the campus of Mount Zion. We're going to come right back here with stats, facts, and figures in the second half of the postgraduate first game of today. Bull City Prep versus Core 4 out of Atlanta. You're listening to Triangle Sports Hub on Welcome back out of timeout at halftime. 42-41. Core 4 leads Bull City Prep in his third game of the Bull City Classic as Risha missed a three for Bull City Prep. Coming down with the rebound was Core 4. Ahead to JJ. JJ with 2 in a layup. JJ with the big points to start the second half for Core 4. JJ with his 8th point. Nisha for 3 from the left side, no good. Rebound coming down to Bull City Prep. Nisha's got the ball on the left side, kicks it over. Nasikas. Nasikas with a 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Core 4. Coming down the ball is Norris. Norris's pass is intercepted by Thomas. Out of bounds, staying right with Core 4 from Atlanta, Georgia. Inbounds comes to Morisa. He kicks it over left side, and it's stolen by Bull City Prep. Bull City Prep pressing ahead as Thompson. Thompson to Thomas. Then Nasikas. Nasikas' shots blocked from behind by JJ. Out of bounds off of Bull City Prep. Core 4's ball. Norris comes in. Slowly walking across three-quarter court. Comes up between the rings, calls out a play. Signal on the left side, swings it over to Gemma. Gemma back to Norris. Norris drives, penetrates, puts up a right-handed layup, and it's good. Norris with his first points today. Core 4 leads 46-41 over Bull City Prep. Nasikas got the ball on the right side, right wing, drives at elbow, kicks it down low to Santos and out of bounds. Bull City Prep has not scored here in the second half. They trail 46-41, 14-12 left in the second half. This is a post-grad game sponsored by Bojangles. We're inside the New Life Center here at Mount Zion on the campus of the Mighty Warriors in Durham, North Carolina. Left side is Gemma. Gemma kicks it out, top of the key to Norris. Norris down low to Keelan. Keelan loses the pass. Intercepted by Thomas. Thomas comes across the timeline, working right side, kicks into Nasikas. Nasikas for a deep 3, and it's good. Nasikas with a big 3 for Bull City Prep. His first 3, 5th point for today. Bull City Prep get on the scoreboard, trailing by 2, 46-44. 13:45 left. Norris picks up the rolling inbounds pass from, kicks it over right side to Gemma. Gemma back to Norris. Norris's pass just about intercepted by Santos. So we have a foul, and the foul is going to be on Santos. It's going to send Norris to the free throw line. 13:30 left here. Core 4 out of Atlanta, Georgia leads 46-44. Norris's first free throw is up and good. Norris's third point here this quarter, third of the game. Leading away for Core 4 in the first quarter was Kylan, the first half with 11. Followed by Gemma with 8. Neo with 5. Jacqueline with 5. JJ with 6. Second free throw is good by Norris. 48-44, 13:26 left here. Nasikas got the ball on the right wing. Bounce passes it across court to Santos. Santos to Thomas, back to Santos. Santos in the lane, puts up a shot blocked by Gemma. Back to Santos. Santos cross-court pass to Risha. Risha's shot was blocked, and we have a whistle down low. The foul is going to be on JJ. Everyone on Core 4 has one foul, no one with multiple fouls. Headed to the free throw line is Santos. Santos offers the first one. It's no good. Santos' second free throw rims out. Rebound controlled by JJ. JJ's pass ahead to Gemma. Gemma double teamed in a corner. Jump pass. Cross court to Kylan. Kylan with a runner. Dishes it down low to JJ. JJ with the big two-handed layup right there for the core four. 50-44, biggest lead here in the second half. Nasikas got the ball on the baseline, left side. Puts up a right-handed hook, and it's good. Nasikas with his 7th point here. All 5 points in the second half for Bull City Prep belong to Nasikas. Right side is Gemma. Gemma's trap, picked up his dribble, kicks it to Kylan at top of the key. Kylan between rings, kicks it left side to Norris. Norris Euro step with a runner, and it's no good. Rebound controlled by Bull City Prep. Thomas. Thomas to Santos. Santos drives, and he's fouled. He'll be shooting 2. Shooting 2 for Bull City Prep will be Thomas. $50-46. I want to thank everybody for tuning in on Bull City Prep. BullCityClassic.com. Listen on network1sports.com/triangle/station/Triangle Sports Hub. Also listen on SHNsports.com/TSH. First free throw rims out. Second free throw is good. 10 points for Thomas here today. Bull City Prep in that man-to-man defense on core 4 knocks it out of bounds, and it's going to stay right with the core 4 out of Atlanta, Georgia. Checking in the game for Bull City Prep is Tarber. Checking out of the game is Bird. $50-47, 11:30 left here in the second half. Some audio correction here, trying to check out the audio here. Someone hit the cords as we're going in to play. 50-47, 11:07 left here in the second half. Bull City Prep trails core 4, 50-47. Got the ball on the right side is Norris. Norris dribbles between the rings. Picking him up with Bird. Drives down low, and it's good with a nice feed from Norris to JJ. 52-47, 10:40 left here in the second half. Bull City Prep trails by 5. Nasikas got the ball on the right side, kicks it over to Rashid. And we have a foul down low. Off of the ball.